bit of Dutch fascism. I have no plan for this game just yet. We'll see how it goes. New scenario, we'll take the Netherlands. This one here, and we're gonna go for a fascist run this time. Again, it's gonna be a one-off. Let's see how far we get. So I have my beacon, and I'm ready to go. So the Netherlands is in a good location, but you have a bit of a shit government. Let's have a look. Come on. Come on. Alright. Alright, I just have to answer one email from work. It's like I've started for 5 seconds already, got an email from work. That would be awesome. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna play as the Netherlands. The Netherlands is this little country up here. The Netherlands has way too many victory points. You have to defeat, like, you have to take Arnhem, Eindhoven, Breda, Rotterdam, Utrecht, and Amsterdam for to surrender. I think you also need to take Den Haag. There's just too many victory points in here. See, they are all worth 1 point. Oh, it's 3 points for Groningen, that's surprising. 5 for Breda, that's way too much. 20 for Rotterdam, 10 for Den Haag, and 40 for Amsterdam. That should have been sufficient. They should have surrendered after taking these 3 towns. The fight in the Netherlands was never in there really, so... Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a fascist run with them. Just as a one-off. Hey, bunny! I know, right? I have excellent timing. I'm also surprised why is my chat box not working. Because theoretically I should see him chatting in the game. Which I don't now. I can see you chatting in the stream, but not in the game. Well, fuck it. I can't be bothered to sort that out. Alright, now, let's deal with the Netherlands. We don't want any of these troops. These troops are Dutch, they're shit. Let's get rid of them. We want some research. We're gonna go for, what's it called? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna fix that on my own time. We're gonna go for the basic machining tools, just to get what does it actually do? Production efficiency tab plus 10%. We're gonna go for construction. We wanna build quicker, and we wanna do a little bit of research. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna build some military factories. We want 1 more in Brabant and 4 more in Friesland. We need some military production. We need guns, 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 and more guns. And in our dockyards, we need, of course, submarines. Of course, we'll have to defeat not Germany. We'll have to defeat Britain because they are evil. We're gonna go for forming a new government. Why? Because the Netherlands is shit. So we've got this guy in charge. His stability is minus 15%. Economic law cost plus 50%. The only good thing he has consumer goods minus 10%. Now he's gonna be replaced with a guy that's even shittier, but has better stability. Then we have Queen Wilhelmina, who is great, plus 15%. We have aloof neutrality, plus 100%. Faction joint tension, which is bad. Send volunteers, we can't do. Guaranteed tension limit, we can't do. This is all around pants. Shell shocked spectator, minus 50% recruitable population, minus 25% factory output, minus 10% dockyard output. Absolute garbage. Crisisjaren, construction speed, minus 50%. Bloody garbage. And weak government, which means even less political power. And minus 10% stability. So all in all, we are absolutely bloody pants. Really pants. So I'm gonna go for this form the new government, which will get rid of the a lot of the negative things, but will give us a 25% surrender limit and minus 10% war support. So we're gonna replace a lot of this minus stability and economic costs with surrender limit and war support. It's not easy being Dutch. Now we will need some steel, and we're gonna go get them from Belgium. There we go. Where are you, Belgium? We'll take 16 steel, please. And the reason we're getting them from Belgium is because our civilian factories then get used in Belgium. They hopefully build up some factories which we then can take over after invading the Belgians. We will need our navy to go there. You need to go there. You need to go there. And our navy needs to go and train. Automatic split off any ships that are disabled or getting damaged. And there we go. Go and do your training. They can go and train here in the North Sea. Absolutely fine. On top of that, we need to train some divisions. So we're going to go to the Dutch East Indies. We're going to make use of the Dutch East Indies manpower. Copy. We're just going to train a lot of those guys. We'll start with, I think about 48 divisions should do. We'll set to train them right here. There. Lovely, lovely. Alright. So that's done. We can do a decision. What we could do is we could do nation building in the Dutch East Indies. We don't want to do that. We want them to flip to fascism. There we go. We don't need to improve worker conditions. The Netherlands will top out 100% fairly quickly. And I'm drinking Warstein. Anybody who wants beer and doesn't know what to get Warstein. One thing I forgot to do is to tell our submarines to straight away go into our corner fleet. So what's going to be our goal? The goals are going to be take over Belgium, take over Luxembourg, destroy France, invade Britain, and finish this war quickly. Are we going to manage? Probably not. But hey, let's get going. So this is our big daddy, Germany. Germany has always been nice in entire history. They've not done anything weird. Still can't see Adolf because I'm still in Germany. But he gets plus 25% political power. Our leader, absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. And the reason is he doesn't have a moustache. We're going to replace him with a guy with a moustache. And then we're going to replace him with a guy with an even better moustache. Don't trust people without a moustache. Here, no moustache. Although he does do political power. Bugger him. He has a moustache. He has plus 50% defense. There you go. Stout defender. He has a big beard. He does nothing. Which is still better than our leader. Now, let's deploy the first few troops. I'll bang them in an army. That's 6 of them. Why we're deploying them quickly is to get them to the European front line. And we're just going to destroy Belgium with probably 2 groups. 48 divisions should be sufficient. Belgium should not be really capable of blocking us. But we shall see. Game options. I'm just going to put the audio a little bit higher. Music. Are we playing? There we go. Luftwaffe. Which reminds me, I need to get my air force here as well. The Netherlands starts with a pathetically small air force of 12 planes, and they're even located wrong. We need to upgrade you to 100. Sent. The Belgians have a bigger air force. They've got about 20 planes, I think. And we are missing production, we're missing fighters, but that's fine. Because we're not going to produce garbage fighters. The interwar fighter is really, really pants, you don't want them. There we go, the Germans have just demilitarized the Rhineland. Rhineland remains demilitarized. After attempts, blah, blah, blah. Alright, the Germans have backed down, that's surprising. That is surprising. Normally they don't back down. Gateway to Europe. Normally Germany can't just occupy the Rhineland again. So I'm surprised that the Allies forced them to back down. Does this make a difference? No, they're still gonna claim, they're gonna do the Anschluss, they're gonna claim Czechoslovakia, and then they're gonna take half of Poland. While they're taking half of Poland, we will take entire France. Electrical and mechanical engineering. We're gonna do mechanical computing. And also what we're doing at the moment is the gateway to Europe. Now the gateway to Europe doesn't really do anything. Gives me a bunch of political power, but that's about it. What it, however, does allow me to do is pick which way we want to go. We can give to the British, which is the democratic path. We can give to the Germans, which is the fascist path. Or we can trade, do the trade neutrality, which is the non-aligned path, which can also flip to democracy, or the communist path. And we're going to go to cave to the Germans.
Bevelen?
Alright, troopies, move.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
And we're gonna take a new general, which is Field Marshal Isaac Reinders. And this guy just got fired before the war and got replaced by Winkelmann. This is a good option. There's a good chance that will happen to us as well. We're gonna take Gottfried von Forster as our general, and the Spanish Civil War has just started. And there you go, Spanish Civil War. What will this mean for Spain? Well, most likely that the fascists will win. They always tend to win. Unless Germany or Italy doesn't intervene, then generically the communists will win. But that only happens if you play with Italy or Germany. Which actually is a benefit, because then you have a communist country that you can eat, although they will then flip towards the Comintern, push you at war with Comintern. It's semi-problematic as well, but there we go. We've done the basic machining tool, and that's the second treaty of second naval treaty of London, which limits the ship production that people can do, limited battleships and stuff. Again, battleships are not interesting in this game. You want to go either full submarine or carriers. I think carriers are fairly decent, but again, the Netherlands can't afford them. Submarines are much better. There we go. And we need to produce a lot more. It takes us 1700 days to build all the guns that we need. Now we're stuck here at the gateway to Europe. We can't pick anything because we need to obtain some trade with people, with Germany and Britain. Trade neutrality, you need to have 50-50, at least 50-50. With the cave to German, which we'll do, we just need 25 trade influence, and Britain can't have more than 15. What we're going to do in the meantime is abandon the gold standard. This will take care of our Krisisjahre, which is absolutely garbage, so we'll get a 10% bonus to construction. We've got 100, 220, 46 political power. Don't invest them into the anti-revolutionist. He will disappear when you're no longer democratic, or into Adrian Dijkzoon, who's a war industrialist. Oh, my laptop just rebooted. That's very interesting. Both of them are non-aligned or democratic. You don't want them. You could take him captain of industry. We don't want him, so we're gonna go for Gottfried von Forst. And he's gonna give us more military experience and army doctrines research speed. We also need to placate the Germans, and that takes 10 days. So you want to keep an eye on that, because that goes really quick, and you only need to do this about 5 times. Surprisingly, the laptop I'm watching the jet screen on just decided it's time for a reboot, and it rebooted. So while that's rebooting, as the German Reich dominates the trade negotiations, which is what we want. Also, the British and the Germans can run this. They've got the same edicts as me, so they can more or less mess with us, which is very annoying, because you want to get the points where they need to go. Have a quick look if we can deploy. Yes, we can. And we'll continue looking at this. We've got construction number 1. It's 1936, so there's no point in doing construction number 2. What we're gonna do is we'll take the DAF Trado, which is our little truck. Search. And let me just sign into this laptop again. As it is signing in, we can skip time a little bit again. And I almost forgot to do more of these. They go so quick and it's so easy to forget. It's so annoying. Alright, let's see. We're at 5, we're at 4, we're at 3, we're at 2, we're at 1 day. One more. Placate the Germans. That will get us nicely to 20. So we can't. Oh, we can deploy one more.
Luisteren!
6 days. After this, we need to do it one more time. Boom. There we go. One more time. Blockade the Germans. That's absolutely fine. So Britain hasn't bothered trying to get on
Ja,
our good side.
commandant.
Which is a bit disappointing. Clearly, Britain doesn't want us. No, but that's fine.
Opdrachten.
That's fine. If they think that that they're too good for us, then bugger them. La da da da. So the abandoned the gold standard will nicely align up with our 25 here, so we can straight away go down the fascist route and start declaring war on the Belgians and the Luxembourgians and form our grand Benelux Empire, which of course gives us core states on all of them. And core states just means that you can recruit more people from those areas. We don't need to bother with that bit. We're gonna go to the cave to the Germans, which will take 35 days, nice and quick. Normally it's about 70 days. We also don't need to run these anymore. We can still do this. It doesn't bring anything. So those are just cost. If you play doing this in multiplayer, whoever plays Germany then gets all the political points that we've banged in there. So they get about 50 political points for this, just because we're going with the Germans. So it's 150, lovely. Let's keep that for the time being. We will need it. The games are concluded, so that was the 1936 Olympics held in Germany. So we're now just gonna cave to the British, which will reduce our democracy support, and after that we're gonna hire a fascist. There we go. The Netherlands have caved to the British. Now we can go for Volk and Vaderland. Volk and Vaderland gives us plus 0.1 fascist support. It gives us a weekly war support as well, which is quite nice, and it gives us Meinhoud Rost van Tronger, who gets us a bit more fascism as well. So my laptop has rebooted, so I can actually see the chat again. We still can't hire a fascist yet. We can do that in the next 70 days. But we can deploy probably some more troops. Yes, we can.
Bevelen.
So that's the first army group ready. So all we need now is our second army group, which is another 24 units. Actually, we can up this to 30 units, because we still lack the guns. And let's be honest, hey, 1500 days for guns. It's nothing. Nothing. So let's do the Volk and Vaderland. Welcome back, chat. Alright, you get a Christmas package, yeah? We don't get any like that in Germany.
Gereed, commandant.
There we go. And our second commander is going to be Pitters Willem Best. You want the best? We get the best. You forget your orders. And this guy,
Attentie.
let's build a new front line. That's the new front line. And you are gonna take there. So what will happen now is that this guy will be in charge of organizing the attack. We don't need to mess around with the two armies separately. So we've discovered mechanical computing, which gives us 4% research speed. It's just a flat bonus. We'll do radio next, which gives us a reinforcement rate of 5%. Which initially I was like, what the fuck? You don't need that. It's actually fairly important. So do go for the reinforcement rate. Let's go for a doctrine. We're gonna go for the superior firepower doctrine. I'm always tempted to go between superior firepower and either mass assault doctrine or mobile warfare. For the Dutch, it's between superior and mass assault because you get more recruitment here. You get here 5% recruitable population, which is nothing to be sniffed at. However, superior firepower does give you a lot more offensive power, so we'll go for this one. We're a little bit lucky that we can recruit in Indonesia. But yes, I do like the 5% additional recruitable population. So the Belgians have stopped supplying us. Yeah, it's always the Belgians that stop supplying us. And we have a lack of 6. Now I have a quick look at Luxembourg, how much they supply. Luxembourg supply only 4. Yeah, so we're gonna go with Germany then. The reason why I'm gonna get as much as possible from Belgium is that by grabbing as much as possible from Belgium, they can actually build factories here. So, Germany. Send. There we go. And we want to strengthen, of course, our ally. And I'm really surprised that they backed down. Normally they never back down. What are you doing? Anti-compact. Okay, whatever. How far are we? Volk and Vaderland is halfway there. I'll deploy more troops. You as well.
Ja, commandant.
Go there. And we don't want to spend any of this. We want to keep all of this. We need to have a referendum. We could do it with a civil war, but then we lose access to Indonesia, which we don't want because we need the manpower. It's 1936 still. We've got the DAF truck, which is very good. What we now need is we need shovels. You cannot win a war without shovels. You can try, but you will fail. There we go. Volk and Vaderland is done. Now we can't continue because we're not fascist at the moment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and continue with getting rid of the Crisisjaren. We could do overturn military budget, it will give us army experience as well as war support, but I think a war support will shoot up anyway, so which at the moment is a whooping 0. But once we get rid of Dirk-Jan here, that'll increase a lot. So we'll just go for continue the public works and deploy some more troops. You guys go there. We are still trading. We've got a lack of steel, but that's fine. It's only 1 steel. And we can hire. Yes, there's someone called Pancake, Anthony Pannenkoek, but he's a communist. So we're gonna go for Meinhout Rost van Tongeren, port 1. We're straight away gonna see if we can open the political discourse, which at the moment we cannot, because the communist, the democracy guys are still above 90%. Initially it will go fairly quick. This will turn down a little bit. The further you get, the more difficult it is to convert people. Initially it's very easy to convert people. You know, there's always a bunch of disgruntled people in the country. Lovely. There we go. So we're at 10%, so that means that we can open up the political discourse. Boom. We could do expand civilian support to get things going. It does give us a less weekly stability. How long does this go for? So -4, this is -12% weekly stability. Is fairly big hit. For 0.2 is that makes 60? That's not a whole lot. It's actually not worth it. It's not worth it. We're not going to do the expand civilian support because this only gives us 30 days of 0.2. So that gives us then 0.6, which is nothing. For a -12% stability, I lost stability. That's not worth it. That is just not worth it. We will take a little bit of stability hit once we're going to do discredit the government, which knocks democracy down by 10%, but that's in one go at a cost of 1% stability. Oh, we're out of oil. This is a bit of a hassle, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell our fleet to stop training. Go home. Stop using oil and go home. So they're going to dock. They're just going to start filling up slowly. And let's deploy some more troops. You guys. And yes, they are well overtrained. They are more trained than they should have been. Need to keep an eye on these guys. And over 300 days our stores are full again. Alright, we've got radio, we've got to continue the public works. 1937, so we'll continue with construction, start building buildings quicker. We've finished with selecting a national focus. Again, we can't do any of these guys here. So what we'll do is we'll finish the Noordoostpolder. Is there a difference between finishing the Noordoostpolder or doing the Maas Tunnel? Both give 2 infrastructure, both reduce the crisis with 10%. The Noordoostpolder does give you 2 extra building slots in Friesland. It doesn't really matter. What you want to do is you want to beeline through here and then go to Philips and then expand the R&D. Don't take this one until you actually are at war. This is a great one for the extra building slot, but it takes 210 days. A long, long time. Let's just start with here, finishing the Noordoostpolder. Yeah, we have a lack of steel, but that's fine. It's only 1 steel, which means that our production of submarines is a little bit slower.
Aantreden.
But not dramatically a lot. La na 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 na. Look at the mighty moustache in this guy. Unfortunately, I was mistaken. The guy that we're gonna replace this guy with, it does not have a moustache, I think. The democracy guy, he has a moustache. It's smaller, but more intense. It's like a well-flavored crisp.
Geef acht.
Do not underestimate the man with the moustache. But anyway, let's have a look. We can do discredit the government. There we go. That gets the government down to, or fascism up to 28%. And yes, I should have waited with that until the further you get to 50%, longer it takes. So it would have been better to be closer to 50%. But hey, buggers. We'll deploy you to.
Aantreden.
We'll deploy you.
Opdrachten.
And yes, we could do expand civilian support, but we don't really need to. We don't want to. It takes too much of a hit from the stability. We love stability. Just as much as we love Warsteiner beer. This episode has been sponsored by Warsteiner beer. I wish. Alright, the Maas Tunnel. Start. Alright, let's continue with that one, and let's go and deploy some more troops. There we go.
Bevelen.
We're 24 at the moment. This guy can hold 30, so we're gonna build 30 troops anyway. And the engineering company is done. Shovel guy is very important. Logistics and field hospital very important as well. The Netherlands will probably go for field hospital, simply because we cannot afford to lose that many troops. If you play Germany, dead people are not that important. Like, whatever, get rid of them. For the Netherlands, they are quite important. We can't up our recruitment just yet, because we don't have the war support. Our war support still is 0. But our fascism is getting there. We're just hoping for a positive event that gives us a bit more fascism. And yes, I'm burping a lot because of the beer. But hey, what can I say? It's what it is. We're having -5 steel, so let's go get another steel cent. -5 is quite a bit, and that starts impacting then our
Attentie.
gun production, and we need to keep the gun production alive. There we go. Almost there. There we go. So these are the positive events I'm talking about. We could go a broad coalition of democratic parties is preferable, which will give us +3% in democracy and -5% stability. You don't want to do that. We go rather the fascists than the communists, and it gives us 10% boost in fascism. That should just take us nicely to 44. And the end is in sight. It is generically better to wait for this event and then discredit. But, it's what it is.
Opdrachten.
Alright, you go there. How many more do we need? You are done.
Gereed, commandant.
Go there. Oh my god, the Hindenburg crashed. On the positive side, that means that Rudolf Hess will not die. Chinese front, blah blah blah. Americans have taken neutrality. The Chinese front now just means that Japan will start fighting China soon. They've got the Marco Polo incident, which was the precursor to Japan invading China.
Bevelen.
Good for them, I guess. We have 17 experience, so with that, let's start building some better crap. What we need. We don't need trucks. Well, we will need trucks, but for the time being, we don't need trucks. We need artillery. We don't need you. And we need sport equipment. Those are definitely important things that we need. So that'll do, and that will go there. We have a lack of tungsten. Always tungsten. We have a lack of guns, we have a lack of support equipment. But we do have a 17 already, so what we can do is take our infantry division. Let's give them a little bit of a better icon so we recognize them. Although these guys are colonial, let's give them the spider. We'll go to edit. You're going to be renamed to infantry. And we're going to add on one more, so make it a nice 20 width. And let's add on some support artillery. Save. Alright. Now that does mean that we need more guns. We need 1600 days worth of guns, and we need about 1200 days worth of equipment for artillery. This will pick up in a wee bit. We'll also need shovels after a while. Plenty to do still. Plenty to do. Now, don't spend any of your political power, because what you want to do is, indeed, cheers bunny. What we need is to declare war fairly quickly on Belgium and Luxembourg. The Maasland tunnel is done. We're going to go for the artillery inrichtingen, which will give us 2 extra building slots in Holland and 2 military factories. And after that, hopefully, we can finally flip to the NSB, the Nationaal Socialistische Bond, I think. Doesn't really matter. National Socialistic wankers they were, but they suit us quite well. And then we're going to unify the Benelux. We already have the repudiate the Treaty of London, which will get rid of the divide between the Belgians, the Luxembourgians, and the Dutch.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
But for that, we actually need to control the core territories. So let's do some training. Let's see if we can get our troops trained up a little bit. Don't go there. Alright. Xinjiang joined the Chinese United Front. Good for them. Amelia Earhart circumvents the globe. She survived. Well done. Quite an achievement. Very impressed. And we are just waiting for fascism to hit its lovely peak of 50.5. We have a lack of tungsten. That's all fine. Soviets did something. They probably started killing people. We could do a run as the Soviets, but somehow I'm not really keen on them winning the war. They were not very nice people. Marco Polo. Ah, that's the Marco Polo bridge incident. So at this point now the war really kicks off. How are we? We are at 49%. Our fuel is doing pretty well. We're 133. So we can start training our shippies again. La da 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 da. We need to get this number up as high as possible. Excellent, there we go. Fascist influence foreign policy. So it is another random event. We can take this with friends like that. We don't need no enemies, which gives democracy a boost again. Who wants democracy? Bugger democracy. We can use some allies against a greater threat. This is brilliant. Japan likes us better. Fascism in the government plus 15%, change in government and fascism 5%, and that boosts us nicely over the edge. Now, because we're a democratic country, we're going to hold a national referendum. Thank you. And what we're going to do now is going to declare war. Now, what most people will recommend is select 3 tiles in Belgium, justify a war call, and then select a tile in Luxembourg and declare war like that. So what you do is go to justify a war call, conquer, clack, 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 which takes 300 days, and then you justify, which then also takes 300 days. You don't really need to do that against Luxembourg and Belgium. Just to declare war on Luxembourg first, then declare war on Belgium. Luxembourg can't reach you, you can't reach Belgium, but at least you can get the war going. And it saves a little bit of political pound. 235 days. 50-50. Ah, right, so days-wise it makes absolutely no difference. Ignore that if I just declare war the same way. 3 on Belgium, 1 on Luxembourg. Ah, and we're at 19% world tension. And in a year's time we can go in, and this time it's not around Christmas.
Luisteren!
You're all still bloody green. Maybe you guys will be done training by then. We shall see. Regardless, we need to prepare the people for war. Are we building? Yeah, we're still building 5 more military factories. We have a severe lack of guns, and we have a decent lack of artillery. Excellent. We've got artillery installations, and we flipped over. So what we're gonna do is take the Jurgstorm, which will give us quicker recruitment time, also 1% more people for the army. And after that we will also go just down the fascist path. The Dutch Reich stands united until Mussert. Now we are at 92%, which I hate. So what we're gonna do is just gonna improve the working conditions. Now this one here, which costs us 0.5 political power, we could do that. Let's grab that one anyway. And this just increases fascism in, what's it called? What are they called? Oh, my mind is leaving me. Indonesia. So since Indonesia is not flipping with us, they are still democratic, right? Well, they're still not aligned. So we're just gonna boost fascism here. With them boosting to fascism, it means that they can then also recruit more troops, and hopefully they will just go down this tree, the collectivist tree. Hopefully. Because if they go down the collectivist tree and the fascist part of the tree, they're gonna get 5% extra recruitment from here, militarism, 5% extra recruitable population, and military youth 2%. So that gives us a nice 7% boost. I'm hoping that I'm on time for that. We shall see. Because we want this number as high as possible. Those other troops we will be throwing into the war. How much do you do? Daily political cost. There we go. That is you. You're doing that. We could build some synthetic refineries because we will not get access to a lot of resources. We could also do better guns. We could also do better this, or doctrines, or we go for this one here. So we've got 150 naval experience. So we're gonna grab our first trade interdiction doctrine. We will need that against Britain. So let's get that out of the way. And we can go to war with Belgium in 13th of July 1938. Hopefully that's on time. Hopefully Britain will do nothing crazy like allow some protection. We shall see. How are we doing?
Ja, commandant!
How are we doing? So that's the first experience. We're just gonna train till experience.
Yeah,
we don't need them to be
commandant.
what's it called? Veterans. We just need them to be experienced to get the negative bonus away. Ah, lovely. Lovely bit of beer. And then tomorrow we will go back to work, which is very annoying. Actually, tomorrow we'll probably finish, well, not finish off, continue with the European Union run, destroy the Soviet Union. We're very close. We've already taken we've already taken Moscow in there, so that should actually finish off with that run and probably take care of the allies. We're in charge of the allies, which makes life a lot easier taking care of the allies. So we've done the Jugendsturm, we're gonna go to strength over blood, and that also removes the aloof neutrality, which helps a lot because that's very painful in the ass. Aloof neutrality is the one that prevents us from joining any factions. Where are you? There. Join faction, tension limit 100%. That's gonna be gone. Guaranteed tension limit is gonna be gone. So we can then join with Nazi Germany if we want to. We don't want to for now. Also, there's a Pence template that needs to go. We have a lack of steel, which is bad. Steel is the one thing I definitely want. Everything else, not that important, but steel is very important. We need to get guns, 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 guns. How are we doing for equipment? 500 days for artillery. How are you with training? So we just need to finish this division and that division. Once those two are done, we just wait for him to get regulars as well. So there's a couple of veteran divisions in there. Come on, plop. 95, 96, 97. And boom. So you can stop training.
Ja, commandant.
You guys are almost there as well. You are done. You are done. There we go. Stop training. So, there we go. We have a lack of fuel again, so let's get our shippies back into port. Get them back into port. Yep. There we go. And they can just repair. We've already got 31 submarines. We'll just continue building them. We've got missing equipment. We're not building any fighters, which we should be doing, but we have no research for fighters yet. We will start researching fighters shortly to take control of the skies against Britain. Britain is very annoying, which actually might be a good idea to do this right now. We're gonna go for the trusty fucker DXX1, and then we'll just work our way through to this beautiful fucker here, which we're gonna support with some close air support. I don't really think we're gonna go to the Koolhof naval bomber for the time being. If we have some signs available, we might do the Koolhof bomber. But for now, we'll just get the close air support to take care of all those roles. You know, do the naval bombing, do the close air support bombing. But let's build some fuckers. Get that going. And boom, paramilitary training is done. We can continue with paramilitary training. How are you doing here? So the new order fascism is going in the right direction. They're doing capital ships. They've not touched the political thingy yet, which is really great, because that means that we can just go to kick off some more paramilitary training. We could do a coup. What happens here? Does not deserve our support. Blah blah blah. We must usher in a new era. Do we really want a coup? That's the question. Plop. Because what could happen if they do a coup, if it's a civil war type of coup, then I lose all my troops. That would be bad. Let's see what happens. Alright. We've discovered trade interdiction. We don't have sufficient naval experience to go on with the naval tree. We will do the mobile defense, which gives all our infantry and motorized infantry and mechanized infantry plus 20% defense. So that's great. We'll grab that. And now we're not going to waste any of our time on researching convoy interdictions. We want more naval experience. For that we need more fuel, so the guys are just waiting for a little bit of fuel to come in. It's 1937, but it could also be 1938, so we're gonna do the research speed bonus, 5%. And we're gonna send our navy out to train a little bit more. Right. We still got half a year of training ahead of us, which is decent. And we just need to get a little bit of what's it called? Strength of blood. We need to get a little bit more XP in. So we could continue with the Zuiderzee works, which we don't want. We actually want Philips and the R&D facilities to get the research going quicker. But we also want we want to go down this route. Now we don't want to go down the Netherlands first route. Joining Germany is easy peasy. Germans like us anyway. So since that is not a problem, let's go with Philips. You see, Germany already asked us to join the faction. If we join German faction, though, that will bump up world tension. We don't want that. How long until we can declare war? 20th of March. Alright, so we're just gonna wait a little bit on Germany. We will join them when we're good and ready. Not when they want us to join them. Almost out of fuel. Let's see if we can get some fuel from somewhere. Does anybody want to trade fuel? Soviet Union. Ugh. Romania. Yeah, why not? I hear you make great wine. Send me some fuel. Send me 2 fuel. Cancel. We're not going to take any of that fuel. Alright, seeing that we only have like a couple of factories available, we're not going to take any of the fuel. We're just going to wait for the fuel to dribble in. Go back home. La da da da. That's also one of the problems for the Netherlands, lack of civilian factories. Once we take Belgium and Luxembourg, that should hopefully take care of that issue for the time being. And then, of course, we'll just waltz into France. The Belgians are capable of recruiting quite a lot of forces, which is fairly annoying. Yes, yes, yes. So the Indians did a couple of things that are not very interesting. We want our freedom! Yeah, well, bug off. I want a pony. I did not get a pony either. That's why we're gonna trash on Belgium. So yeah, the Belgians have about 15k people in reserve. We've got 95k people in reserve, but we're not using any of them. They're just in the Navy and the Armed Force and the Air Force. Our army, however, has a lot more people in reserve. 346k. Lovely. And then somewhere in March we can declare war on you guys, and then in July we'll go after you guys. Declaring war on you guys probably just raises the war tension by 1%, which is fine. Expand R&D. There we go. Which is not fine. Somebody will guarantee you. Alright, so this game will probably end after I declare war. Somebody will probably guarantee Belgium. But hey. So Germany wants to intervene, send volunteers. Sure, why not? You want to send volunteers? Sure, why not? Regardless. Yeah, why not? There we go. And we're still waiting for all equipment to trickle in. So 250 days for the artillery to be done, and there we go. The Italians have arrived, the Germans have arrived. They can't go anywhere, but they will help me fight the Belgians. And of course, you guys need to go do... No, don't train. There you go. And we've got air superiority against the Luxembourgese because they don't have an air force. Now you might think, why don't you just power drop troopers in here? There's one army here that will defeat you, and your power troopers can fall back to any other location. This is very annoying. We will, however, change this to partial mobilization, and that will free up some factories, which will allow construction to go quicker, because we need more military factories. And there we go, one more military factory almost done. Boom. Get that production going. And all this oil is just coming from Curacao, so make sure you keep an eye on Curacao as well, because once we go to war with the allies, that will become problematic. So we'll need 10 divisions. Almost forgot about that. 10 divisions there. That's the fucker. I'll do another one right now. And let's build a fucker as well. Go to the top line. And let's focus on a little bit less guns, a little bit more fuckers. We have a lack of rubber. We always have a lack of rubber. But we need... No, decline, go away. We don't want to join the faction. What we need is we need these guys out. We need these guys to go and protect the islands. Expand R&D, lovely. So we've done the R&D factory. We're not going to do either of that. That will become available after our war, as long as nobody is guaranteeing Belgium. Guaranteeing Belgium right now would really quickly put an end to the game. 25th of May. Anybody protecting Belgium? Not yet. Lovely. When can we go in? 13th of July. Alright. So, we're gonna make a new army group. We're gonna recruit a new general, a new guy. And he's gonna be... Plop, go there. And he is gonna go and protect this one here, and he's gonna protect that one there. Yeah, you do that. And we're gonna add some defenses here. So I get that up to level 5. And the reason for that is because there's some French territories here that we want to take. There's some British territories there that we want to take. There's some oil there. This is brilliant. And there's a lot of aluminium here, which is good for our planes. So yeah, we don't want to lose those resources.
Attentie.
And 10 divisions should really be able to hold it, hopefully. We're in June. We are in June. Let's call you South America. We have 82. There we go. We've got the computing machine thingy. Let's straight away boost through the improved machine computing. 92 days. And get you out. Whoop. And let's get the last one out. And that should be it then. There we go. Justification for Flandern is done. And hopefully nobody is protecting Belgium. Is anyone protecting Belgium? Nope. Well done. Nobody cares about Belgium. Except me. Except me. I want little Belgium to join me. So yeah, we're pretty pants, but luckily Germany and Italy has sent some forces. As you can see, the little yellow bars mean that we are well under-equipped. We are just lacking everything. So manpower is good. Plan preparation is good. Equipment is bad. Look at the current fighting strength, 38%. That's nothing. But hopefully we'll get a lot of equipment from the Belgians. And again, we're reliant a lot on the Italians and the Germans to help us out. We're going through these guys here fairly easily. Navy, go there. So why am I moving the Navy here is because they will give a short bombardment. What you will see here, there we go, short bombardment. So because they've got heavy cruisers, they will bombard the Belgian troops. Which again is not helping because we're not winning, but that doesn't really matter. We're pushing through here. Excellent. You, my buddy, go there. Oh, Belgians have moved there as well. And you guys move there. I want to see if we can get someone to sneak around to Luxembourg. The Belgians are just being overrun by the sheer number of divisions. That should be over fairly quickly. Because we're already at war with Luxembourg. Don't do this the other way around, right? Don't go like, yeah, declare war on Luxembourg, Belgium and then Luxembourg. That is chaotic and that's not what you want. We don't want to join Germany just yet. We also don't want to do that one because that's bad. We want to go and do prepare the naval expansion. This will give us 3 naval dockyards, more submarines. We will need them against Britain. Anybody moving here? You 3, go kick his ass. Again, this will just hopefully cut the country in half. If the country is cut in half. Somebody can get Charleroi, that would be lovely. Nobody can get Charleroi, bloody hell. But somebody did take Brussels. Oh, Brussels just flipped back straight away again. You go there. Voila, excellent. So this is a good sign now. We've got Liège. Liège is completely surrounded, so all of them should not be getting any more supplies. They should shortly start starving. Not sure why it already flipped to Liège, but there we go. It's Brussels. Excellent. We'll take all of Belgium. Thank you very much. Take all states and done. And look at that. 36,000 infantry equipment was seized. Beautiful. Forget all your orders. Go and join up here. Whoop, and go there. And with that, our infantry equipment problem should be largely gone, right? 10k. Alright. So we got a lot of 1.3k worth of motorized, and we've got 1.7k worth of what's it called? Support equipment. So we can actually upgrade our troops fairly quickly now. Boom, Luxembourg, thank you. We'll take all of that, take all of that. And lovely, 6,000 equipment was taken. We'll set the front line there, and taking out France is going to be a doddle. We're going to go there. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our troops to get some shovels, get some scouting guys. We need need some anti-air, and we need some hospitals. See. For that, we also need to start producing stuff. Oh, we need steel. We need to start producing stuff. We need some trucks. Trucks are very important, and we need anti-air. So anti-air. Thank you. Build me 3 anti-air. Build me some trucks. We'll take 2 trucks, please. You guys can go into the anti-air trucks. Let's see how much we've got available. We need 13 steel. I'll take 2 more steel. Germany, please. 1, 2. Thank you. And yeah, that should be fine. You can go straight in there. What are we doing? We are building stuff. Beautiful. I'm just surprised that we have so few factories. That's the 4th international, or the 3rd international. At the 4th international, Trotsky will be killed. Poor Trotsky. Does this make a difference for us? Not really. So now we will ask to see if we can join. Ask to join faction. We would like to join you guys. Thank you. Boom. We are in the Axis. And for that we also should really go Silent Hunter. Yes, please. This guy is fucking awesome. Godsend. This guy is really by far one of the best generals in the admirals in the game. So we'll take Lone Wolf. Do we? No, we'll take Concealment Expert. Minus 20%. And Smokescreen is good. It's like he has all the things you want. You want Superior Tactician straight away. You want Seawolf straight away. We'll take the Torpedo Expert. He just needs to level up a little bit more now, so he can get Loading Master and Smokescreen. So he does better torpedoes, less chance to be spotted. I will go and separate out the submarines, all subbies, and split you off into 6 task forces. Yeah. There we go. I'm not sure how many task forces those are, but they're plenty. We want auto resupply, we want auto fix. We'll put you on 10 or 15. 15 will be fine. 15H, 15H, 15, 15. So they're all on 15 now. We need to change the icon to sub and subby and subby. He's got 9 out of 10. Yeah, beautiful. So we've got 8 submarine task forces. That should be sufficient. Subs and subs. So all of you are subs. Sub. You have guns. You should be a submarine. You have guns. You should be a submarine. Excellent. Very good. Go and do convoy raiding. There, and there. Alright. So we're not submarine raiding around Great Britain, because that would be an end of our forces. However, we are submarine raiding here. Now, we tell our fleets, or transport ships, don't go there. Don't go through here, that's suicide. Don't go through there. So that kind of blocks off the entire Mediterranean, because that's just really suicide. And don't go to any of these locations. And don't go there. This is just full of French and British ships. It's just suicidal. And then, of course, the last one is you guys. Now this fleet is completely bent. They're absolutely garbage. There's not much we can do about that. But what they can do is do the strike forcing. Go strike forcing. Or convoy raiding. Go convoy raiding. Maybe that'll help. So the German Reich has accepted our request. Lovely. At that we will celebrate by opening another beer. There we go. Chin chin. And we can change our drafting law. At the moment we're at volunteer only, so that gives us only 900,000 people. We're going to change that to limited conscription. And also we can currently, we've got about, the core manpower is 8 million, and the non-core manpower is 20.9 million. What we're gonna do is we're gonna change that. We're gonna repatriate the Treaty of London. Boom. There we go. So we're now Leo Belgicus, and the added bonus is of course that our core manpower now has shot up to 17 million. Lovely. Our non-core manpower is here, and of course in Suriname and that one there. Now this is undefendable. This is Britain. So it's not defendable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna release these guys. Sort of release these guys as puppets. Manage subjects. Nope. Occupied territories, that's the one. So we don't need Zaire. Release. Release as a puppet, yes. Burundi, similar thing. Release as a puppet. And the other one is Rwanda. Release as a puppet. They have limited resources. It's just better to have Dutch Congo and these guys there. We can still recruit from these guys, which we will do. And use them as cannon fodder. Probably in holding the areas here. The Dutch Congo currently has 116,000 people. Let's recruit them and put them to work. Alright, let's go. So we'll go to the this button here, which allows us to go to different countries. And in this case, we want the Dutch Congo. They have a template of 9 troops, which will do as well. We'll copy those. Copy. There they are. Infantry division. Add it. Call them the Congo division. Congo. We'll add 1 more infantry to it. Give them shovels and give them artillery and safe terrain. We will take 10 Congo divisions, and that should be sufficient at that location. How many are in the Congo division? 10,000 troops, they've got 100,000, so yeah, 10 should be sufficient. This will nicely get this one down to 42,000, lovely. That should be sufficient, yeah. How are you doing? Fascism is at only 27%, that's not very helpful. I'm almost tempted just to go to boost party popularity. That's probably cheaper than what I've been doing, 0.5 back. Paramilitary training is also 0.5, 0.50. How's boost party popularity is, yeah, this is much better, just to boost the popularity. Bloody buckers. Downside is they have no elections. Whatever. Alright, details, you have 65,000 troops in reserve. A lot of them died against Belgium, it happens. We are, however, gonna train some Dutch infantry. Add it. We'll just give you a wolf. That's infantry, and we'll take you with that one there. We need shovels, we need artillery, we need scouty scouts, we need safe. Alright, and you are important divisions. So these are my main divisions. They get a little bit higher priority with getting the equipment, because eventually I'll have to train everything into that division. And we can have a whopping 7 of them. Fighter-wise, we should be producing fighters. Are we building fighter bombers? No, we don't have the tech yet. So let's continue doing that. And we'll slowly rotate out the Indonesian troops. No war then. Lovely. 1938, there's not gonna be a war. Czechoslovakia has been is joining voluntarily with the German Reich. And for us, it's a matter of beelining into the north of France. We do have a lack of equipment. I should not be training that many troops. I should not be training that many troops. Yeah. Don't train those troops. How are we doing for equipment? 16,000, which is 200 days. Yeah, that might be better. Let's forget about the Dutch troops for the time being. Let's forget about the Dutch troops. Get these guys out. Get them to join the South American guys. There we go. That's the close air support. That'll do. It's 1938, so we'll go for 1938 tech. We get a boost on all of this, so we don't want to take any of that. Our navy's at 94. Do we have a flat upgrade that we can grab? We can grab this one here. Yeah. Search that one. So that's better torpedoes. Just torpedo attack. 78 days. Brilliant. As you can see, we have a lack of fuel. We need to change our laws. Now, we can go for this one, which is 500 days, but it's a 1942 tech that we can have done in the beginning of 1940. And it's again, it's an 8% research bonus. We'll grab you. All of you can be deployed. We don't want that extra unit. You guys go and join there. 16. And I'm tempted to say naval preparations are done. Cornerstone of colonial defense is 3 times the naval doctrine bonus. That is gonna help because then we can just bulldoze it through. We could also do the add a fuel silo in Holland. Do we need to be at peace for that? This focus requires that you are not met. Let's grab this one. It's 35 days, and then we'll do the other one. It's that. We're gonna cancel the rest of these troops because 17 should be sufficient for these guys to hold the line. That also means that we have less requirements on guns, 180 days, which should be fine because Germany should not be going to war in the next 6 months. They should wait usually until June or July, which also means that we have sufficient for artillery. We have nowhere near sufficient for anti-air, but that's fine. We've done another one. We're gonna go for the integrated support equipment research. What we can do is focus a little bit more on artillery. We've got plenty of trucks, so let's see if we can put you there and put one less into guns, and that should hopefully speed things up. We need more rubber, we need more steel. Trade, let's go get some steel from Germany. Rubber is probably not yet worth it. Let's see what the production penalty is. The production penalty for this one here is 5% lack of resources. And for airplanes it's 12.5. So we're gonna put the airplane higher. So it goes to 7.5 because we have plenty of trucks. So the truck now has a higher penalty. Because the lack of rubber first goes to planes and then to the trucks. But trucks we have plenty of. Alright, so we have a lack of that. That doesn't matter. We have 77. That's absolutely fine. What we can take is an infantry designer, which will give us a bonus in weapon and equipment research speed. We'll grab you. Thank you. And then we need to start saving up because we want to get our better military guy. France, in the meantime, there's nothing to be sniffed at. And they're part of the Allies. But France has very low stability, which means that they have a shitty surrender limit. Once we start taking on France, they should surrender fairly quickly. So we've got the bigger petroleum harbor. We've done join Germany, bypass, boom. And then we're gonna placate what are they called? The Japanese. And this just makes sure that Japan doesn't declare war on us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna promise them the resources from Indonesia. They will be happy. The United Netherlands is done. And this then gives us some claims. That's great. As well as gain focus on France, the United Kingdom, and on South Africa. So that will help. So in the end, when we're doing the victory war table against the French and the other ones, it should help us quite a bit. Alright, so you are running out of supply, so we've got actually too many defenders here. Yeah, that's what it is. Once we take the rest of these colonies, that should help a lot. Ask for docking rights? Yeah, sure, why not? There you go. I'm also tempted to take over Caracas and Venezuela. Why not? Because they have oil. Alright, so we've got unassigned divisions from Indonesia, and we're never gonna take them. We have magnetic detonators. We could go for this one here. We've got 69. We could go for you. We're just waiting for the bonuses to go through here. So while we're waiting, let's take the 1918. Yeah, United Netherlands. We'll take the 1918 equipment. United Netherlands probably gonna get its ass kicked by Britain. 1938, lovely. Let's get the flat bonus for artillery. I really need some defenders here. 14 with. How many guns do we have? Artillery is shit. Guns is 114 days. Yeah, we need some. Let's train 10 divisions. We need to protect the coastline against any British invasions. Because that's what the Brits will do. They will continuously invade all along the coastline, very annoyingly. So getting some troops out would be really good. Yeah, we don't need you. Indonesia will occasionally produce troops. We need to keep an eye on Indonesian independence. Because they've gone up quite a bit. Well, a little bit. They've gone up to 563. We'll have to push them down in a wee bit again. We don't want them to get too many ideas, so to say. You guys are good.
Ja, commandant.
Go there.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
Yeah. Give a new general, new commander. Excellent, as an infantry commander. That's exactly what we wanted. And you're gonna guard harbors. There, there, and there, and there. What we need is we need 5 divisions to guard all the harbors. We've got 7 at the moment. We've got 3 more coming out. They aren't well trained, but they should hopefully be sufficient for the time being to get the job done. And here you've got an option. Promise them large-scale imports. Gives us 4 military factories for free, and they can have a lot of the imports, but they won't get control of the islands. You can give them also control of the island, which gives you 8 military factories. I prefer this one because I can still use the manpower from those islands. And I'm not trading with Indonesia anyway, so it actually doesn't cost me anything. And then if I assume the naval burden, we can build more submarines. More submarines! Also the battle cruiser plan is quite good, because this gives us anti-air level 2. So these are actually quite good techs at the moment. Cornerstone of naval defense, that will also give us then 3 naval doctrine boosts. Oh god, which are we gonna do? They're all very, very good. Alright, let's build more submarines first. We'll need more oil as well. You're doing that. We'll need more oil, and the easiest way to get more oil is to build better infrastructure in there. That gives us plus 24 oil. Peace has been secured. So Japan is not quite happy with us because they're getting all these resources that they needed. So they're not gonna bother going to war with us. We need more oil. We need more oil. Bugger. We are, however, doing quite well with everything else. Anti-air is going in the right direction. Artillery is in the right direction. Guns are in the right direction. It's just a lack of oil. Plop. There we go.
Attentie.
So we've got 2 divisions now guarding the harbors. We need more oil. Romania. There we go. Which will slow down construction considerably. We're down to 10, but hopefully we can make more. 9. Hopefully we can make some more once once we've taken over large sections of France. And France we just need to push through. Once we're through the initial line, everything should be fine. Are we building close air support? We're not building close air support, I think. Are we not? We're not. Close air support. I would like to close air support as well. Oh, maybe 3 and 3. Which then gives us reason to get rubber. Which we can only get from the Allies. Yay. Oh, or Germany. Can I have 8 rubber, please? Thank you. So we've got 70 fighters. And hopefully soon also 100 close air support. Send. Now we're never ever gonna get air superiority against the French. The French just have too many planes, but hopefully Germany will help us out. And we get a little bit of air superiority going. We've told our ships not to go there. That's absolutely fine. The equipment is coming in. Interwar artillery research is done. We'll go for you. Thank you. And we've got 150. We want this guy. Where are you? Infantry expert. Andreas Rufoldius van den Bent. 10% infantry attack, 15% infantry defense. Now he's gonna make a little bit of a difference once we start finally attacking France. Germany, what are you doing? Fate of Czechoslovakia. That's beautiful. The longer Germany takes to get its act together, the more equipment we'll have, and the better equipped we are, the better we are at fighting. As you can see, these guys now have operational 78%. Fate of Czechoslovakia, beautiful. Assume the naval burden. That's for us. We're gonna build many more shippies, and we're gonna go for the battle cruiser plan, because the battle cruiser plan allows us for air defense, anti-air number 2. We can also then do the tech sharing of Germany, which gives us a little bit of boost. And this is for all the factions in Germany, which is actually quite a bit. And they're getting more and more. So let's grab this one, then we'll grab the tech sharing. We're never going to build a battle cruiser, we just want it for the anti-air. And we need more submarines. And that probably also means that we need to go to Germany to get some more steel. Yeah, we need some more steel. Trade Germany, can we get some more steel? Thank you. The tech we really need is to produce our own fuel and to produce our own, what's it called? Rubber, because Britain will start raiding massively. And all these numbers, 100%, might look very nice. It's gonna be destroyed. They're gonna be utterly destroyed by the British Navy. So the fascists are doing quite well. They're winning against the communists. The communists actually have a very important ally in Malaga. Once they lose Malaga, then the rest of these troops are dead. But for now, as long as they have Malaga, they should be getting resupplied. Boom, they're losing that one. There's some fighting going on in Malaga. I think that might be soon over for Malaga. And then it's gonna get very expensive because there's like 4 divisions there. There's at least 8 divisions here. Oh, yeah, those 8 are fucked. You might be entrenched, mate, but you're also cut off. Yeah, Malaga's gone. All of these troops are dead. There's just a lot of divisions to lose. It's now just a matter of time for the... What are they called? For the fascists to push through and to take Barcelona. I mean, Barcelona should just set a defensive line. Well, it's too late. They should have set a defensive line here. And then along the river. This would be the only really weak spot in the plains. It's always better for them to really push up through here, get everything behind the river, Make sure you can defend behind the river and then take this tile there. Get the mountains in as well. But they didn't do that, and what they didn't do, they can't undo. We'll get the free upgrade. Well, not the free upgrade. We'll get the upgrade here, and we'll get the free upgrade for the Germans for the level 2 anti-air. We're gonna go for level 2 artillery. Do some more damage.
Attentie.
And you can go. We don't want you. Leo Belgius. Beautiful. Improved infantry equipment. We'll also go for the 1938 infantry equipment. And then we can get some machine guns. Submachine guns. After that, we get some machine guns. There we go. Italy joins the Axis. Italy joins the German Reich. And we've got the battle cruiser plan. And the battle cruiser plan gives us a lot of tech, a lot of additional things. We'll go back taking our colonies, and after that we can do the imperial ambitions, which also means that we're gonna take New York back. We're gonna take New Jersey, Maryland, and the conquest focus against the United States. Will we ever get there? Probably not tonight, but no, let's be ambitious. Let's take Phillips, get some more electronic bones. And the German Reich, she has the battle cruiser plan. Good news! There you go, dual purpose secondary batteries for free. Okay. Improved fire control for free. Okay. Anti-air improved for free. Okay. Heavy ship for free. Okay. So 4 great techs for nothing. And there we go. Excellent. And that's a brilliant gun. Now anybody who's building anti-tank, don't build anti-tank, just build anti-air. They are by far the best thing. Everybody should have anti-air. Oh yeah, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, that's great. And also a bit of a warning, because now it's Danzig war. Now, theoretically, these guys can just accept Danzig and say, like, let's give away this Poznan and Danzig. I'm not even sure they're gonna lose Poznan. Danzig or war? You're going to lose Poznan. Gains core on Danzig, loses claim on Poznan, loses claim on blah blah blah. Becomes the owner of Danzig. Yeah, well, that's a great deal. You just, okay, you lose this one, but you keep Poznan. Absolutely fine. Of course, the Poles are not going to accept that. There's going to be a world war, in which we will bulldoze it through France if all goes well, or we will get our ass whooped by France if all doesn't go well. But that's okay. It's almost 10 o'clock. Free stuff. Free stuff is great. Ambitious is good. I know, right? La da da da. How are we doing? We only need 6 more artillery pieces, and then everybody has their cannons. We need 5,000 more infantry equipment, which is in the next 65 days. This is gonna be a little bit tight because Danzig War is done in a little bit less than that. 52 days. Alright, so we're just not gonna get everybody a rifle by the time they need it. How about anti-air? Now, anti-air is well behind, and support equipment is also well behind. But that's okay. At least we've got... Oh, cool. We've got another fighter wing. Where are you? You need to go up to 100. And yes, these include old fighters, but they can protect the Netherlands a little bit against British raiders. And then our better fighters can fight over the north of France. That also means that hopefully we will be in Paris within 6 weeks. It should go a lot quicker. Hopefully. Hopefully. Integrated support. So again, this just upgrades all our support companies. We're gonna go for the support company route. And we have a lot of support companies. So the artillery gets better, the shuffle people get better, the scouts get better, and the support and the air get better. The only thing that doesn't get better is the field hospitals. How are we for trucks, by the way? We have plenty of trucks. Alright. So, alright, we're only doing 1 truck. So we need a lot more support equipment. So we'll knock off 2 of you. Just to get some more support equipment out. And somebody's not supplying us. Who is not supplying us? United Kingdom. No. Earl from Romania. Romania is not supplying us with oil. United Kingdom, send me 16 oil, please. Thank you. We will need that to fight you guys off. And you guys send me 40 oil, please. Let's get the stores filled. I mean, United Kingdom will stop supplying us with oil once we go to war with them. Surprisingly. There we go. So we've got the anti-air anyway. So it's 1939. You're doing that. Let's grab the guns. Yo! Nationalists have won. Beautiful. And we've got docking rights. Beautiful. So that means the submarines can dock here if they need to. Just makes life a little bit easier. So they don't need to go that far out into the sea. La da 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 da. We have a lack of aluminium. How are we doing? We're still building stuff in Curacao. And there we go. Just by building more infrastructure in Suriname, we get 42 more aluminium. You guys have trained another division we don't want. Once we go to war, we need to micromanage a little bit. Alright, so... You. Forget your orders. You two need to go there. You guys need to go there. You guys need to go there. So you guys are holding. And you lot go there. You lot go there. Building the infrastructure is at the bottom. Flanders needs to go down. You go up a little bit because they are of course starving. Of course they are starving. Why the hell would they not be starving? Are you moving down there? So we've done taking back the old colonies, and we'll go with the imperial ambitions, which gives us factory output of course, and also claims on the United States, because it's always a good idea to piss off the United States. Ah, lovely. Oh, Germany's at war again. Germany declared war on Poland. You want us to join? Join the wars, why not? Ah. So we've joined the war. You guys, oh yeah, you can get an upgrade. You are not an unyielding defender. You're offensive doctrine. He's gonna be replaced shortly anyway. Go nuts. You do your thing. Go nuts. Then our naval guy, have you been upgraded? Yes, you have been. You just need to get some more experience. Awesome. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can bulldozer into France. Let's put the speed a little bit down. The German Reich has accepted our offer to support them in the ongoing war. We are now fighting on their side. We're not going to call the Dutch East Indies because they're not going to be able to be defended. And there you go. We're fighting well on some fronts. We're not doing that well on the other fronts. Italy has asked Slovakia into the war. And we're just waiting now, hopefully, for a breakthrough. Alright, so, unfulfilled import requests. I would assume that's... oh, it's Romania. Romania is not supplying us with oil. Take 8. We'll take a little bit more from you guys. Thank you. And what we need is we need some policing units. A division. We need a new division. Create a new division. You are cavalry. We need one horsey boy. And we'll call you police. Police. Not important. Safe. Only 5. And train. We'll take 72 horsey boys. Deploy them here. We have a lack of manpower. Of course we do. I would like to request Lend-Lease, and I would like some guns. No, not artillery, I would like some guns. Thank you. Request Lend-Lease, I would like some guns. Thank you. 9,000 from Germany, 10,000 from Italy. Lovely. And it's just a matter now of pushing through anywhere in the front line. Once we're through them, they are doomed. And we need to get this number up. We need to really get recruitment up. And for that we need political power. Alright, so we seem to have air wings that are not doing anything. Go and bomb. Thank you. Where do we have a lack of? Close air support and fighters. And just fill those guys up. You're doing stuff, you are doing stuff, then fill them up. Idiots. Oh yeah, we don't have enough people, that's the reason. So I was wondering why were they not being deployed. We don't have enough people. There we go. So we just freed up a little bit of people, alright. 8,000, yeah, we've got a little bit of supply. Oh, nope, 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 nope. 22,000. Should that be sufficient? And we've made the first push through. Lovely. Details, that's fine. We're now researching the better guns. That's fine. We're doing still the military doctrine. 1939. Can't do better guns, better planes. Can, however, do encryption, decryption. So we'll go for encryption. This will just boost our fighting abilities, so that the enemy does not get too much predictability against us. And we do some decryption as well. So there's a lot going on at the moment. There's a which means there's a naval battle. Look at all them naval battles. There we sunk 3 British convoys. Here's a battle going on. There's a battle going on. There's a battle going on. Naval battle there. And 5 Dutch convoys got sunk. Bastards. Alright, let's focus on the war a little bit more. So those tanks are being defeated. And we're going towards Reims, or Reims, whatever you want to call it. That's actually valuable. If you're driving up from Spain and you want to go to Calais, drive over Reims. And then to go to Calais, don't drive through Paris. Paris is a nightmare. There we go. Now, you guys are actually not ambitious enough. You need to go Cherbourg. There. Go nuts. Keep pushing. And the reason for this is they stopped here at Reims. We don't want them to stop at Reims. We just need to keep an eye on this one, by the way. Oh. Need to keep at least a couple of manpower in reserve for this. We need them for submarines. We need them for fighters. We need them for all kinds of stuff. There we go. We've taken some of the French factories. We have a lack of guns. We have a lack of support equipment. I would like 10, please. And improve anti-artillery. We need 5 of those. We need 5 of those. Trucks we're fine with. We need 5 and 5. We'll kick that horsey off, because that horsey is probably very bent. We've taken Paris already. France should already be on their last legs. Yeah, they are. Jesus. Once we take Calais, Calais has like 20 victory points as well. Go, kick them out. Can you take Amiens? Yeah, take... Ah, done. Boom, France gone. Dutch defeated France in like no time. And all of it flipped to us as well, which is great. What we now need to do really quickly is kick the remaining guys from the British off the, what's it called? Off the coastline.
Aantreden.
Kill them off. Forget what you're doing. Everybody halt.
Ja, commandant.
Go there.
Gaan, gaan, gaan.
Because the Brits can now just run and liberate a whole lot again. There. There's some German troops over there.
Opdrachten. Aantreden.
So we need to really quickly counter this. The good thing is, of course, they are not getting supplied, so even a single trooper should be able to deal with these guys.
Voorwaarts.
And he can't retreat anywhere, so these two divisions are doomed. Boom, done. You guys are running towards him. Make sure he doesn't make Brest. If he makes Brest, you guys should deal with those guys. Then he can get resupply, which we don't want. Germany wants to send expeditionary forces. No. France wants to start Lend-Lease. 36. Yeah, sure, why not? And we have 3 military factories. Excellent. Excellent. We have 60 steel, so we can stop trading for steel from Germany. Thank you. Give me back my civvies. Thank you. Tungsten. Portugal. Can we get some tungsten, please? Who has rubber? Germany has rubber. Portugal has almost no rubber, so there's no rubber in the world. And we have 14 more factories. Awesome. We need infantry equipment for 5. Artillery and anti-air. There we go. So we have a lack of tungsten. We'll get that from Italy. Not Italy. Bugger Italy. Italy knows nothing. Portugal. Another one. +6. We have 24 steel. Too little. We'll take 24 from Germany. You guys, you need to go join there. We need more Dutch troops. We need to up our recruitment, which we can do shortly. Somebody engage that British guy. Excellent. They're encircled. They should die shortly now. Boom. Alright. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Oh, I hate that. So what it did, right? Somehow, there we are. It compacted the entire army. I hate it when it does shit like that. Don't do that. Alright. So you need to guard. You need to guard the harbors. There, there, there. So for now, we need to hold France, which is very important. So that's my French territory. I need 17 divisions. I got well more than 17 divisions. And let's have a look down in South America. Excellent. The guys have taken it. So without even looking, they've just dealt with the situation. Which I'm very impressed with. Don't go anywhere. Stop what you're doing. You guys need to go and hold. There. There, there, and there. And you need to hold mostly the coastline. So you need 6 divisions to holding the coastline. Move there, that's absolutely fine. We've got a lot more civies. We've got 52 civies now, so we can build a lot more. Having said that, even though we have 52 civies in use for consumption, I think my military, we should up that. We should also up the limited conscription, which we can do right now. We could go to war economy, but we really need more soldiers. We are low on soldiers. Extensive conscription, yes. So, with that done, the United States will join the war at some point. We'll up you to 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go up to 5. You go up to 5. So, every level of fort you have gives you a 15% defensive bonus, right? Right. So level 5 gives you a 75% defensive bonus. Naval invasions give you a massive penalty, so they are like doomed when they come in here. So we're quite happy with that. We need to have a quick check how the East Indies are doing soldier-wise. 27k, so this war ended right on time. We can't be bothered with dealing with Poland. How many troops do you have? details. They have 10. I could justify a war goal and then take over. You need one more political point. Seriously, I can justify a war goal with 2 points, yeah. You need 4 more political points. Lovely. It's very tempting to go and take over Spain. You guys are killing those, that's fine. Alright, so this is my horsey boys. They are the police. New theater. Police. You guys go and... Whoop, and guards. Again, the reason I put them into a proper army. So this is an army. This is like a field marshal army. The reason I put them in there is because I need more horsey boys. I can just add another one to it. And he can just go and do his suppression thing. Go there, go there, go there, go there. We'll take you, we'll take you, we'll take you. Lovely, lovely. And we need to suppress the whole lot. And we need 80 divisions. We've got 11 to suppress everything. 82. Dramatic. We need a whole lot more than that. We simply just do not have the troops for it. Oh, that's an important one. There we go. We've got too much steel. 1, 2. Thank you. We don't have enough rubber. There's no way that we're gonna get enough rubber. Thank you. There we go. We're building well. We're doing stuff. You guys can join. Oh yeah, who's not importing us? Who's not? Soviet Union and United Kingdom. United Kingdom is still trading oil with us. We're at war with them. They go like, well, you know, well, they've stopped now. That's fine. Stupid Romania. Send. I just read that wrong. So it was just Romania that wasn't sending us. Would have been amazing if the United Kingdom was still sending us oil. Alright, so we still have 9 task forces that I'm surprised about. How are you doing? How is your experience level doing? Have you leveled yet? No, 52%. So our guys are at the sites, that's fine. Where are our fighters? There. Our fighters go and do some naval bombing in the channel. Oh! We have air superiority in the channel? That would be surprising. Details. How many troops do you have? 39 to 99. I would almost be tempted to go and say, let's do a naval invasion.
Opdrachten. Bevelen.
We're at 18 right now. We should train some more police. That's another 20. Just wondering. Ah, no, there we go. There's a lot of ships here. We will not have sufficient. Oh, there goes Poland. Poland has capitulated.
Ja, commandant. Gereed.
There we go. So, yeah, I'm just deciding, let's go after Spain, because, hey, why the hell not? I mean, what could possibly go wrong by going after Spain with only 10 divisions, right? Let's Start Lend Lease. Germany wants to send us support equipment. Lovely, why not? We'll take that. We've sunk 6 more British convoys. We've sunk 1 Australian convoy. Ooh, look, we've sunk a battleship. Nice. 2 French convoys and 1 battleship from France. Let's see if we can declare war shortly on Spain. We have some resistance in Paris. My suppression guys are not done yet. Sunk 3 more convoys. They still have 600 to 800 convoys. That's fine. USSR is occupying part of Poland. Imperial ambitions, which allows us to get some war goals on the United States. Let's do some tech sharing. And after that we'll continue with developing the Netherlands. And the reason I want to go after Spain is because Spain doesn't do anything in the war. They're absolutely useless, so we'd rather take over the territory. And if I don't get them, either Italy or Germany will. Because I'm just gonna drag them into this war. Kicking and screaming if needs be. And also we should get some synthetic oils. Get some synthetic factories up and running. How are we doing? Let's get these bunkers moved up a little bit. I'll move you up. Volk en Vaderland is weg. That's a bit of a shame. However, you need to move up. You need to move up. You need to move up. Let's get these factories fixed. So infrastructure I don't care about. Let's fix the factories though. The military factories and the civilian factories. Downside is these guys will keep ruining factories because that's what the French do. How many did you need? 84 divisions. Bloody hell. That's a lot. Especially because he's 38 at the moment. Alright, justification for Catalonia is done. Let's undo the 80-year war. Laptop just signed out again. Very annoying. There we go. Laptop is back again. Alright. Let's go after Catalonia. Declare the war. Conquer. Call in the allies. Send. Oh! That was a big ass mistake. So Rwanda and all the other stuff has now declared war. If they now join the allies, which I hope they don't. If they now join the allies, we are having a big ass problem. Oh well. New commander. We need someone. Yeah, we go. Jacobs Halbert. Promote. Jawel. You are the new general or the new commander. Offensive doctrine. Do your thing. You see, now, unfortunately, Spain has joined the Allies, which now means also, because I said declare war and call in all my allies, it called in all my minions, which means now that Indonesia has joined the war as well. So that kind of ends the game, because they shouldn't have joined in. I was thinking that it would have just called in Italy and Germany. So yeah, that's a stupid mistake to make. What a mistake to make. Can I load the autosave? That might work. Let's just load the autosave. Load. You know, stupid shit like that should not happen. Ah, that might be better. When is the justification done? A couple of days.
Aantreden.
What if we turn this around?
Gereed, commandant.
What if we tell
Ja,
you
commandant.
to go there and really go and invade this shit?
Gereed
And
om uit te
you
rukken.
go and protect the harbors. Is there a naval invasion going on here? There is indeed a naval invasion going on here.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
Can somebody go and kill the Brits? Boom, done. Alright, so we'll redo that again. Not call in the allies because, you know, it's just banned. We don't want people to go on suicide in. We want only the big countries to come and help us, not our puppets. Our puppets should just stay nicely out of the war. We are training more horses. We need more horses. We also need more big divisions. We actually need at least 5 more big divisions. There we go. Does that make it? Nope. Yes, just cancel the progress.
Gereed, commandant.
Alright, so the horses go there. No, not South America. You go there. 23. Lovely. You guys are going
Gereed
south.
om uit
You're
te
going
rukken.
there. That's all fine. We need a few more divisions. We don't get the bonus from Vulcanvaarland because, of course, we time traveled a little bit. For the simple reason that we can't be bothered to fuck up because I made a fuck up. And there you see the French were ruining the country, as the French always do. Alright, what's our occupation level? Jesus. Plus 1%, yeah. Declare war. Send. Now. United Kingdom has called in National Spain, that's fine. We're not gonna take it. Oh, you go there.
Uitdrukken.
There.
Terug.
Oh, there's wins. Excellent. So all these guys are now pocketed. I've already taken Barcelona. Barcelona. La 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 la. You see, whereas Germany just goes after a useless, what's it called? Denmark, we actually go after a big piece of land. There we go. That's 1939. Let's go and grab more encryption, decryption. We should also build some better submarines. So that's gonna be the next on the list. Kill them off. Look at that. Spain is falling like it's nothing. It is nothing because they have no troops. And we need more horsey divisions. You deploy. That's fine. Train. We need horsey divisions. And we need them quickly. Now we've deployed a bunch more troops. You are absolutely useless. Go away. Stop training Indonesian troops. We don't want them. You go there. There we go. And what is old equipment? Old equipment is Jij for auto's. Indeed. You know, Jij for not making any more stupid mistakes. You have to make that decision within a month, though. After that, autosave just goes over it and goes like, yeah, no, new month, you are buggered. So, send. We need more steel. More steel for more guns. La da 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 da.
Ja, commandant.
So I will tell them to forget everything that they have got in store and go there. Move. There was still an offensive line all the way in the back here, so that's why. Finland rejects Soviet demands. Beautiful. Soviet Union declares war on Finland. Of course they do. We have some free factories, which allows us to build a lot more guns, because we need guns. And also means that we need some more steel. Thank you. Ah, Spain. Spain, silly Spain. You cannot stand against the onslaught. La 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 la. Denmark has capitulated. Well done, Germany. You've defeated Denmark. Look at the Netherlands. We're taking on Spain. All by ourselves. And yes, we're gonna ignore all the German troops that are here.
Gereed, commandant.
Go to Vigo. And you go to La Coruña. La, da, da, da. Because again, it's a victory point. It's only 3 points, but still it's a victory point. There's one victory point here in Oviedo. Go there. Don't let those free French fuckers escape. Let's kick them back into the sea.
Geef acht.
There you go there. Beautiful. Look at that. Madrid has already been taken. It's just now a matter of time. La da 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 da. Deploy a bunch of horsey troops, and we've got 54, so that means we can train another 50 horsey troops. La da 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 da. Select our location. There. Horsey troops.
Gereed.
How many are you? 31. Boop. Still well below what we need, but we're getting in the right direction, and we're training now a bunch of submarines. We need to up. No, don't raid a destroyer. Nobody wants destroyers. We want more submarines. Thank you. We need to upgrade our submarine tech. 22. We need more steel, and we need to improve our submarine tech. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nationalist Spain has capitulated. Lovely. Alright guys, keep pushing. Kill off the remaining troops. That's very important. You lot, where are you? Go towards Gibraltar. We want Gibraltar. And also that means that our police guys need to police a little bit more area. They need to also police all of this. La da da, 102. Loads more units needed. So 115 units needed. We're at 54 at the moment. We just need tons more horsey people. Ah, fucking Spain. 80 years war has been revenged. So, how are we doing? We're training 50 units. Ding, 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 ding. We're at 3k at the moment, 76 divisions. The United Kingdom has called in Yugoslavia as the Dutch, German, blah blah. We need to keep an eye on them though. Especially because here they're already trying to do a naval invasion. We're doing tech sharing with Germany. That's gonna help us a lot. And what do we need to do? I'm tempted to go down this list. Also tempted to go down this list. I'm tempted to go down this list. But I think we should go and focus rely on submarines. That gives us rely on submarines actually gives us 2 times 100% research bonus for submarines, and we only have 2 submarines that we need to discover, so need to research. So we're gonna go with naval doctrine, then we're gonna rely on submarines, grab submarines, and then we're gonna go for the economic doctrines. This is doing fairly well, but we need more normal troops. How are you doing, troops? 15. We need a lot more than that. We need 9 more. Set division location there. 9 more, so that's a whole lot of you guys need to go. Right? Boom. Yeah, so that's only sufficient for you guys. Let's start with... oh. Is this sufficient? Boom. Still at 0. Yeah, 2k troops. Alright, so This will work out a little bit. You've got, oh, you've already taken Gibraltar. Lovely.
Aantreden.
So there was one guy that was really motivated and they ran into Gibraltar, so the remaining of you guys go and grab this. It's always a bit annoying that there's still some British troops left. Go and grab those guys. How long before we can declare war on you? Justify war goal. 25 days. Excellent. We'll grab them and then we'll grab Portugal mostly to get the tungsten. We'll kick these guys off the island. Croatia has joined the German Reich. Lovely. Come on. You guys should be trained far enough now, right? All you need to know is how to ride a horse. There's another dangerous invasion going on here. Details. So we've done the encryption decryption. We're now doing the decryption encryption from the 1940s. After this we'll want 1944, although it's only 1940 at the moment. So fighting is going pretty well. That is going pretty decent. They shot down a plane though. Here we've lost a bomber. That is fine. How are we doing? One transport sunk. One transport sunk. One transport sunk. Lovely. It's going slowly in the right direction. 3 transports. 1 transport. 5 transports. 1 transport. Lovely, lovely. So it's going in the right direction. Not a whole lot, but you know, slowly but surely. Factory-wise, we've got 150, but we need a lot more divisions to keep control of everything. Soviet Union has taken part of Finland, and we've got some more decryption encryption. We don't want to go there just yet. 1940. Let's get some flat upgrades. 88 days for that one. And this is just killing off British troops as much as we can. How do horses? Horses are good. 49 divisions of horses.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
How many do you need? 112. You got 103. Lovely. It's getting there. Train. Because with that, they should finally stop ruining our factories. These guys should be sufficient. United Kingdom has declared Canada... Huh? Oh, alright. I thought United Kingdom has declared Canada an enemy, but they haven't. Croatia, Britain war. So they've called in Canada against the Croatians. So are the Croatians at war then with you guys are not aligned? Oh yeah, part of the Allies. Excellent. Croatia has decided to go and eat the rest of Yugoslavia. Well done, Croatia. Get in there. Get in there. So what we really want now is we want the guy that gives us a little bit more manpower from non-war states. Hungary joins the Allies. Lovely.
Geef acht.
These guys are pretty much doomed. They're not getting supplies. They're getting their asses kicked all over. We need to make sure that that we don't get invaded that much. You guys can deploy.
Luisteren.
You guys need to join him. There we go. So we're quite lucky because these guys are attacking ports. Which of course is an annoyance, but as long as they're attacking ports, they could have just landed and surrounded the ports guy. They didn't, which we're really, really lucky with.
Ja.
Because then we're straight away doomed. Great news, Yugoslavia has capitulated. Is it? That's it. Awesome. Alright.
Opdrachten.
You guys, you need to go and get guard duty. And you need to guard all the ports that you can. Which is... No, you don't. Fuck guard duty. Completely confused here. Fuck guard duty.
Geef acht.
Don't do guard duty. You guys need to go and surround Portugal. And eat Portugal. Nobody's eating Lisbon. We need to eat Lisbon, otherwise we'll not surrender you guys. Justify war goal. Conquer. Send. 25 days. Beautiful. Because we need that tungsten. We need that tungsten. Tung 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 tungsten. And in the war, the Netherlands, or the Benelux, has contributed 21%. As it is very important, do not press and call on any of these nations. Let's open the last bottle of beer before calling it a night, and then picking this up again in, how depressingly, 8 hours. Dang, 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 dang. There we go. Boom, 150. So we've got two options. We can increase the drafting. We've got extensive recruitment at the moment. We have recruited 3%, which we can go up until 5%, 6%. So we have got half of the people in the army that we can have in the army. We can go to extensive recruitment. Or we can go to war economy, which is very good. Total mob is even better. However, it reduces the recruitable population by 3% until we can get women in the workforce, which means 100 as well, which reduces stability by 5%, which is not something we have an issue with. So we need 250, get total mob, get women in the workforce. That reduces everything by a lot. Yeah, let's do that. Dun, 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 dun. Do we still have the Kriegshjahre? Yeah, we have the Kriegshjahre. We do not have the other one anymore. What's it called? We do have shell socks. Yeah, we need to get rid of that as well. Bloody hell. It's because we're not in a defensive war. If you're in a defensive war, it goes away straight away. So that's gonna be the next one we're gonna work at. Alrighty. So they're invading here. That's fine. We can deal with that. That is good. It's 1940, so we can do a better plane. So this battle's going very well. I use 463 in defense. The offense is really pitiful, but they could usually just offense right through the defenders if they would take... yeah, those military sabotage is so annoying. Plop, deploy.
Bereid.
You guys go and join there. That's 119. How many do you need? No, not you. How much
Ja,
do you need?
commandant.
112. We've got 119. Beautiful. So that's actually in the right direction. So that should keep more or less everything under control. We're gonna do the rely on submarines. That gives us the 2 times the 100% bonus. We should now also have justification for Porto Belgium is done. These guys have estimated between 13 and 29 divisions. Declare war. Send.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
Let's get Portugal. Having said that, we are participating in Portugal's wars. You are participating in those wars. Excellent. So yeah, Portugal's gonna get slaughtered fairly quickly because they didn't have the chance to get the British troops actually on their soil. And rip Portugal. Boom, come on. That's what you get for defeating us with footy all the time. That's right, bitches. We're not taking any prisoners.
Ja, commandant.
Boom, be gone. Bloody heathens.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
Just sitting there with your nice weather, your great wine.
Uitdrukken.
Die.
Aantreden.
So we've taken Portugal, which means that we have solved our tungsten problem.
Luisteren.
Alright, so very good, very well done. Now we need to hold the line against the bloody, what are they called? Spanish.
Attentie.
And the allies, you go and join there. That's awesome. You go and defend harbors. There. 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 Again, this is purely against British invasions, French invasions, Spanish invasions. Oh, the Germans have taken Mallorca. Of course they have, because they friggin' love it there. If you go on vacation there, they will find millions and millions and millions of Germans. It's actually not Spanish territory anymore anyway. There. We need 30 divisions. We've got a lot more than that. So that guards our coastline quite nicely. We then also need a lot more troops, which we don't have for suppression. How are we doing with repairs? Repairs a lot. You need to go up. You need to go up. You need to go up. You need up. Alright, let's get all these factories up. Now that we have sufficient suppression going on, we should be able to get everything repaired. So we're just gonna bounce all the civies to the top. Bounce down. So we're gonna get the civies repaired, then we're gonna go get the military factories repaired, just because the civies help with repairing. And navy-wise, you lot. Let's tighten the grip a little bit. This way, if any of the British ships are gonna come through the Bay of Biscuits, they're gonna get their ass kicked as well. Germany has stopped sending us equipment. That's a bit of a shame. Because we're doing so well, Germany. Look at us, Germany. We're participating for 27%, which is a lot more than what the Italians are doing. Alright. Do we have more fighters that we can send in? Awesome. Ah, we don't have enough people to equip the air wing. Alright. Go away. So our dive bombers can go and support there. Lovely. We have some better tech. Well, we can do you. Research. We really need to get more recruitment and drafting going. So encryption, decryption is done. Let's get some radars up and running. And yeah, we need more people. We need a lot more people. Now, my suspicion is, and it's getting there, but they're not there yet, that they are rising, which they shouldn't be doing. Leo Belgians, how are you doing? 600k people. Lovely. Lovely dovely. Problem is, if we recruit troops here, they will get slaughtered. Alright. Train. What do we have a lack of? Tote and support. Okay. So we have a lack of some equipment. Question is, of course, can I use these guys? Let's give it a shot. So we're just deploying 24 divisions here. Once we've got them trained, we might be able to do a naval invasion here and knock Singapore out of war. We might not be able to. We might just have the problem that we don't have naval superiority here, which could be problematic. We're doing a lot of sinking here. Oh, cool! We sunk a battleship. Which one? HMS Renown. Boom, gone. What's gone here? Rodney, gone. And that's just a couple of convoys. But the Renown and the Rodney have been sunk, and that's actually pretty damn decent. That's some more transports, that's some transports, 5 more transports. Because it takes ages to build them back. What did we think here? Oh, look at that. Oh, no, don't look at that. That's German shit. No, that's not German shit. That's Norwegian shit that was sunk. Heavy cruiser gone. Loads of destroyers gone. A couple of light cruisers gone. Excellent. Look at all of that. Yes, we are taking the naval burden. Thank you very fucking much. We need more people though. We have got too many people in training. No. That's the wrong division. We need to disband a few units. Yeah, we need to disband a few units, which is not great, but it is what it is. 1, 2, and 3. You guys, free up some space. So this gives us 30,000 people just to keep the air wings deploying. We need the air wings out there. We need the submarines out there. We don't need you. Go away. I'm partially also thinking, why the hell am I not taking? I should take service by requirement. Recruitable population goes up to 10%. Yes, we're taking a hit with. The other one, of course, is the Prince of Terror. Non-core population plus 2%. Partisans reduced. Yeah, let's go for that one. That reduces the amount of shit that's happening. And we can actually recruit a little bit more in France and Spain. Theoretically. Rely on submarines. Excellent. So we've got the submarine one. All of this is not interesting. Appoint a new Supreme Commander. We don't need. Our war support is high enough. Let's continue with the Zuiderzeebrugge, so we can build Flevoland. Actually, let's have a bio break. Let's have a quick bio break. Denmark straight. Ah, right. You're just messing around in Iceland. I don't care about that. What's going on here? That's nothing interesting. That's going on here. There's some fighting. A lot of fighting, and there's a dangerous naval invasion in the north of France, which has already been defeated. Okay, let's take a quick bio break. Yeah, and then we'll come back and let's see if we can take out Britain. And I'm back again. So. Bio break, hold on. We have 32,000 people, which is not enough. We need a lot more. We need to up our recruitment. We need to get more people from Spain. We need to defeat Britain. We need to defeat Britain. Minors, don't show minors. Yeah. So Britain is the only major. And I've got a couple of cookies here, so... Awesome, so we are already major in the Axis. So the war will not end until all three of us have been defeated. We've got 206 divisions out, which is mostly just our horsey police divisions, but still. We outnumber Italy. 100k casualties, which is a lot. But we've inflicted a lot, 200k there. 500k, so about 5 people killed for every one we lost. It's probably even higher than that. Look at that, we've killed another 121. Yet we've only lost next to nothing. We're probably at 6 to 1 or 7 to 1 for every 7 soldiers we've killed. Only 1 Dutch person died. That's pretty decent. Alright, what we need to do is we need to get ready for an invasion of Britain. However, they've got 115 ships there. 36 there. Why do we have 25 ships there? Oh, it's Germany probably. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? We could justify on Ireland. Get that as a hopping point. However, if I include my navy to go raid this area, that's gonna be very dangerous. I mean, the channel is just suicide, let's be honest. We've got 78% Air Force superiority, but that's about it. Now, there's hardly any naval ships from the British Navy there. We could include it. Let's see how it goes. Alright. There you go, straight away ongoing combats in the regions, 2 of them. $85 against 36, lovely. So we've sunk a couple of transports there, we've sunk a transport there, we've sunk 3 more transports there. They're doing a naval invasion. And thanks for the follow. Alright, let's go and deal with Ireland. They will probably do my knees in, but hey, bugger it. You guys go there. So, we're gonna do a naval invasion of Ireland. Are you just running away from a battle? No, there's still people defending. Excellent. You guys need a total of 30 divisions, which you have, so there's at least 1 division guarding, and you guys are going to grow there. So what we'll do is, once we've got 10 divisions here, we'll declare war on Ireland. Grab Ireland and take Ireland as the jumping off point. Probably invade Scotland. That doesn't sound very good. Yay, new people, indeed. Welcome aboard, new people. New people are awesome. And I keep forgetting that when you get new people, you have to do the Patreon thing, like, oh, don't follow, donate. No, I don't have Patreon. You don't need to follow. You don't need to donate. Just be yourself. Do what you want to do. Follow if you want to follow. Don't follow if you don't want to follow. Simple as that. Alright, now. You guys from La Rochelle go to Dublin. No, this will not work. They will go through there. That is not a good thing. What we need is we need to drop somewhere that we don't go through there. That's no good. Alright. So you see we can't go through the English channel. That's bad. So, side story. So I had some cookies, right? So straight away my doggo was like, dog, you have cookies. I shall join you on the sofa. Cookies are gone and dog straight goes like, yeah, I'm off to bed. Bye bye. Thank you for the moral support, General Ludo. Alright, let's go. That would do. That's one.
Gereed, commandant.
Are you guys all here? Yes, you are. Nope. Insufficient naval supply in the Bay of Biscuits. Oh, alright, so the Bay of Biscuits, that's the only one that matters apparently. Because there's a lot of fighting going on. So this is just bollocks that it goes through there. 3.
Aantreden.
4.
Bevelen.
5. And you guys.
Gereed, commandant.
Ah! All of them forgot the orders.
Zo doen
Alright.
ze.
Let's try this again.
Bevelen.
If this is indeed what it is, you go there.
Attentie.
You lot go there.
Opdrachten.
You are number 3. You go there.
Opdrachten.
Number 4 goes, and we can only send 10 divisions. There.
Attentie.
And number 5 goes there. We don't have
Doorgaan.
naval superiority in the Bay of Biscuits, but that's okay. Where's the other one? Are we going through the English Channel? No, Bay, 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 Bay. That's all fine. Western approaches are a bit low as well. But yes, the enemy is packing a lot of ships in here. Excellent, but it's rotating. Yo, alright, declare war, send. Ireland joins the Allies, that's fine, that was expected. Now, you guys. Go on, help him bomb a little bit. And with the additional air force, we should be able to get naval superiority. There we go. Are you ready to go? What is the next problem? English Channel, the good man says. We do not have naval superiority in English Channel. That's what I was afraid of.
Luisteren.
What's the next problem? Bay of Biscuits. Alright. You go there, you go there. How does that look? Are you happy now? We have discovered the Koolhoven. Which is the Koolhoven? Alright, that's the FK-58. Let's build a new fighter. And we need, of course, more steel. Germany, we need some more steel, please. Can I have a little bit more steel, please, Germany? Thank you. Now, what are you happy about? English Channel. Yeah, I was afraid that we couldn't go through the English Channel. Alright, forget your orders. We need to get there, and we need to get there without going through the English Channel. Oh, the English Channel is so annoying. Why did the Irish not build a port here? Bloody bastards. Alright, let's grab York. Let's build a port in York. La Rochelle. Let's go to York. And that's, yeah, that's not touching the English Channel. 1, 2,
Aantreden.
3,
Bevelen. Bellen.
And number 5. Now this might be suicidal because the Irish had a lot of time to invite the British over.
Opdrachten.
And you know how the Irish and the British are. Western approaches, we don't have sufficient in the Western approaches. Naval superiority only 30%, 35%. Alright, we've done the radar. Let's go for the better radar. Research. Do we want the better radar? No, I think we want the better submarine, right? Yes, we want the better submarine. 43 days. Thank you very much. We'll take the better submarine. And we'll have a little bit of beer. And there's some rioting going on. Why are there people rioting? I thought I had sufficient. 270 tungsten. Is that not beautiful? 270 tungsten. We're not importing any more. We have loads of tungsten. We're exporting massive amounts of tungsten. All we need now is more rubber. Which we cannot get, except from the Free French, which will not give it to us. Which means that we'll have to go and discover a tungsten, a rubber production plant. But that's the only thing. Come on. Come on. When are you going to go? When can you go? 44%, 45%. There we go. So at some point Britain withdrew a few of their shippies, which was sufficient for our guys to start going. Boom. Alright guys.
Kom op. Luisteren. Uitdrukken. Uitdrukken. Opdrachten. Blijven aanvallen.
See, because we don't have a harbor, this is really problematic. We need a harbor here, really quickly.
Gereed om uit te rukken. Uitdrukken.
Bulldozer through, what's it called? Cork.
Lekker erop los.
You go there. See if we can surround the guys.
Uitdrukken.
There.
Uitdrukken.
So the Decide to Save work has sparked infrastructure advancements. We can spend political power to get a boost on infrastructure building. Normally I say yes, we now need this to get more troops in the army, so we don't have the funds for this right now. It's 1940, we've done better stuff, that's good. So we get the better upgrade for the equipment. Let's get the upgrade for artillery. Defeat the Irish that way. Alright, let's go and kill some Irish. Oh, that's it. Ireland will win simply because I did not have naval superiority. So all of these guys will die. That's it.
Opdrachten.
Forget your orders. These guys will die because it will take way too long. What are you guys? Alright, you're infantry, that's fine. It will take way too long for our harbor to be built. 1914, September. It's still August. You guys will all starve, right? Yeah. So they're well equipped, but that's it. There they go. They just don't have the organization. They don't have the willpower to live anymore. That's it. I can't get rid of them. 300 days for the next one.
Gereed, commandant.
That's a shame. Overrun, there you go. Alright, let's recruit a few more people. Let's go by all adult service. Nope, service by requirement. Yes, that's the one we want.
Ja, commandant.
You, we don't need. How are you doing? 300,000. Alright, great. You've gone down to Liberty Wine. Well, whatever.
Attentie.
There we go. 22 divisions. So, bugger them. Not much we can do about that. We'll need a new general, which will be you.
Aantreden.
You lot go and join him. Yes. you lot are gonna get a new general. Him. And maybe there's no British navies here. That would be great if there's no British
Geef acht.
shippies here. If not, we need to get some submarines over here. 1,
Gereed, commandant.
2,
Attentie.
3,
Gereed om uit te rukken.
4,
Gereed om uit te rukken.
and 5.
Aantreden.
6
Luisteren.
and 7,
Attentie.
8,
Aantreden.
9, and number 10. You go there. Yeah, we don't have a sufficient intelligence. That's okay. Do we have any replacement air wings? But you can't reach there. Can you go there? Is that one of ours? Yes, it should be one of ours. La da da da. Deploying, deployed. Beautiful. And do that, do that, do that. How many ships are there? There are no ships. Lovely. Can you go? Assign more air wings or radar missions. Okay. You are on the Strait of Malacca? Yes, you are. Fighters. Thank you. To air superiority. Go and fly here. Thank you. Now, are you now able to go? Strait of Malacca. We lack sufficient intel to send a daring raid. Navy. 27. We need a new commander. Dorman, you go and commercial raid here. So we'll just send him here, the Mr. Dorman. When he has arrived, hopefully, by that time we should have sufficient naval superiority to kick Malaysia out of the war. Malaysia is very important. There's a lot of rubber, has a lot of other items like tungsten and stuff. Ah.
Gereed.
We just need to wait until our submarines arrive. Oh, look at all them ships. Oh, ships are gone. That's lovely. 12, 24. We only have a 16% air cover, yeah? Now we've grabbed a bunch of naval bombers, which nothing to be sniffed at. Go do that and go there. And I think we've got still a bunch of old fighters, including new fighters. You go and fight there. So that's pretty decent. We're just waiting now for a couple of our submarines to arrive. Dorman, how long are you taking? Unfortunate. There we go. Alright, I think some of my submarines arrived because these guys are now moving. Boom. Excellent. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take out Malaysia. After that, we're going to take the remainder of Borneo. And deny Britain some more resources. And this is all just resource denying. Boom, go there, go there. And this part of the world really has a ton of resources. You really need to come here to Singapore. Alright, so we've discovered better artillery. It's 1940, so the artillery is absolutely fine. What we're gonna need to do is get some more construction. Thank you. Are we researching 1940 submarine? No, this is 1944 submarine. Let's start building the 1940 submarine. You have better engines, better torpedoes. We don't have radar. We need to find some radar, because that's really gonna help. Alright, good night, bunny. Why did this just change over to the Bake Off show? And we need a better engine. Thank you. Save. And we'll build one each and then flip over to the newer submarines. We'll need 3 rows of new submarines. And that is it. Right, lovely. Alright. Let's go grab Malaysia. Kill them off. That's Singapore done.
Opdrachten.
Boom. So that's that one. That's that one. Awesome. We'll need to get these guys some new orders. Go here. Navy guy, where are you? Navy guy, you. Carl Dorman. You also want to do some raiding there. Then we'll get the Air Force to move a little bit. There's an airport here, right? Yeah, there's an airport here. Go and raid in the Strait of Malaga. That way, we can get our troops ready to go and naval invade here. Knock them out of the war, and then start working Australia. In the meantime, we've got 100,000 troops. Nice. Especially because we need more suppression, apparently. Alright, let's train another 30 divisions. That should be fine. You need 3. That makes 122. 10, 15, 20. That makes 142. That should be sufficient, right? 142. How many do you need? 119. Excellent. That should be fine. It should be more than sufficient. And what we're gonna do as well is we're gonna add an extra horse division. Save. And it's gonna cost a lot of manpower here. You see this number dropping down like a brick, but it should also now stop any more rioting. Lovely. We get another warning. There's probably gonna be a danger invasion. Yeah, there. So Britain is suiciding a few more troops in. And again, they have no chance whatsoever. Naval invasion, minus 70%. Suicidal. Suicidal. That's fine. 24 divisions. 24 divisions, you guys are here. Lovely. We are gonna go for an invasion here, I think. Brunei. Yeah, let's go get Brunei. That's 1. Unfortunately, we can only do invasions of 10 divisions. 2. Did I misclick? I misclicked, didn't I? Yes, I did. So it's still 1. 2. 3.
Geef acht.
4.
Luisteren.
5. The reason I'm making a bigger invasion arc is just purely to open up, what's it called? The ability to really quickly link up with our troops in Indonesia. So that we can get supplies through Indonesia to our guys. We can't attack from Indonesia because Indonesia is not in the fight. We don't want them in the fight. We might want them in the fight later on when we've secured Australia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 10. Okay. But as long as we don't have Australia in the fight, it makes life easier for us. There's definitely troops there. There's some troops there. Go there.
Opdrachten.
So that's gonna take 7 days. Then we'll need to reposition our air wings. What's this? Side air works. We don't have the fund for this. We don't want any of this nonsense. We just want to continue with the war, as good and as bad as it goes. So it seems that Britain has moved some fleets in here. Alright, we've got some better naval bombers. Let's see. It's 1940. Yeah, doing that, we have 249 naval experience, so we can beeline magnetic electric torpedoes. That's gonna help a lot. We can also build better torpedo bombers or close air support fighters. And we have a lack of steel. We have a massive lack of steel. We have too much rubber. The entire allied forces will go like, yay! Somebody has rubber. We can trade with him. And only Hungary is getting rubber from me. That's a bit of a shame. But we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So rubber plenty now. Britain now also should have an issue with rubber. And it seems to me that my troops are on their way. There they are. Boom. Look at that. We've taken Brunei, which is great. That really makes life a lot easier. Because that means that we can go and grab the remainder of Borneo. Go get him, guys. There you go. British Malay has capitulated.
Let's see.
Don't let them escape.
Gereed. Gereed. Geef acht.
Look,
Opdrachten.
there we go. That makes life easier.
Attentie.
So, they have taken a tile, which actually works in our favor, because now we can just set the proper offensive line. There we go. Go get them. And then our air force, which is based here. All of you go there. Alright, none of them can make it. However, they can probably make it from there. There we go. La da da. Dee 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 dee. La 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 da 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 da. And we're winning massively. Even though they have a bunker, we have air support. These guys are out of supplies. I'm out of supplies. Everybody's out of supplies. But they are surrounded. That's lovely. And now it's just a matter of just pushing through with all our units. This is going to be a tricky battle. Most likely because they've got a lot more units.
Bevelen.
There you go. That's the problem. They have a lot more units than I do. Or do they really only have one? Nah. Greece has capitulated. They're actually attacking. That's the reason why it looks like they had... But there's a level 4 fort. Yeah, it's gonna be a hell to bulldoze through that. Oh, we already have it. Nice! They actually kicked them off. So that's the next one done. There's still a bit of Portugal here. There's some Australia there. Manage some occupied territories. We can release a bunch of them, but we don't want to release a bunch of them. Those we just can occupy. That's a bit of a shame. Continue to decide to see it works, which is almost done. I think the next step should be really eliminate Australia. How are you doing for armies? You only have 8 divisions, which is nothing. Of which most of them, there's at least 4 divisions here. Yeah, I should eliminate Australia, right? 4 divisions are here. They only have 8 divisions, right? According to our intelligence. They've got 13 naval ships, which are 20 and I can easily deal with. If you just land along the entire coastline, knock them out, waltz all over Australia, be done with it. That's another allied force gone. And yes, the United States will join at some point, but... you know, some point is still far, far away. Oh, yeah, somebody is still building ships in the wrong location. What are you? You are those guys. Alright. Let's do this first. Let's get you guys added to the policing squad. You've got 142, so you can be divided in two. Go there.
Bereid, commandant.
We need actually two more. Train. Set there. Now, do you have sufficient horsey people? You have 62 needed. We've got loads of horsey people. Excellent. So Spain and France and Portugal. We've got Portugal. Should not be blowing shit up anymore. Thank you. Can you please stop blowing shit up? We need 71. We've got double that. All fine. Need to keep an eye. Oh, we've lost an... No, we did not lose an entire division. That division has been relocated. Thought for a second we lost the division. So, what we need to do now is, of course, deal with Australia. Australia should be next. I agree with myself that Australia should be next. And that's the best thing to do, to agree with yourself. Anybody who disagrees with themselves should really reaffirm their abilities and start agreeing with themselves, if that makes sense. From now on, agree with yourself. Makes life easier. Alright, now we need a general. We have no. Nor do I want to waste the political power on it.
Luisteren.
How can we not have an...
Bereid.
Oh yeah, because we're not playing democratic.
Bereid om uit te
I'm
rukken.
used to playing democratic, and then you get, what's it called? The field marshal from Belgium. Or Luxembourg. But I don't have that right now. Alright, we've done the Zuiderzee-works. We're gonna go for the Zandstad, which gives us 2 civilian factories in Friesland and 2 in Brabant. Now, the jury is out, I think. I think in the end, this tree line is better. Because you get the minus 5% consumer goods. IJmuiden will give you 16 steel, which is really great. But I think the minus 5% outlives the steel the bigger you get. So we'll go for this one. King Carol abdicates. Leobelus finishes the Zuiderzee works. Excellent. And we need our second navy guy. You, my buddy, stop going there. Stop going there. You need to go convoy raiding there. Alright, now, he's not gonna get 100% on that. However, he does have 34. What are they called? Submarines. So, select 34. Select all subs. And divide the whole lot. You. Auto resupply, auto repair. There you go. That might be sufficient to get you into 100. There we go. 27%, not 100, but you know. It's moving up quickly. 74, 79, there we go, 80. We've got mechanized offensive. I'll go for another attack. Resistance to occupation. Bloody hell, why do you have resistance? Of course you have resistance, I've got no support units there. Can you guard these areas as well? Yeah, send some horses, don't send too many. Thank you. And we have a lack of steel. Of course we have a lack of steel. That's one too many. What time is it? Oh, it's 23:27. Alright, let's finish the beer and call it a night. But not before we take at least a good chunk out of Australia. There we are.
Attentie.
Have you guys arrived? Yes, you have. Alright, so you. If Australia really only has 8 divisions, then they can't be guarding everything, right? Right. That's
Ja, commandant.
that's 2.
Gereed, commandant.
That's 3.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
Gereed om uit te rukken means ready to be moving out. That's 4.
Ja, commandant.
Ja, commandant. Yes, commander. That's 5.
Luisteren.
Luister is listening. That's 6.
Aantreden.
Aantreden is reporting in for duty. Really, you can say that in one word in Dutch. Yes, we're very efficient. Mostly because we never do it. That's 7.
Aantreden.
Aantreden. Or maybe report for uphell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we need
Gereed
9
om
and
uit te
10.
rukken.
Gereed om uit te rukken. 9. You should really go and support there. And number 10. So
Opdrachten.
Sydney is the important one because that's really close to Canberra, which is where the main force should be. If you can take Perth and all the other ones, that would be great. Go.
Opdrachten.
Don't tell me that no units are assigned. Didn't I just give you a bunch of instructions? Yes, but I also forgot to give you to cancel all the orders. That's so annoying. I was a stupid idiot. I forgot to cancel the orders. Still had them on a defensive line.
Attentie.
So let's redo the whole shebang. That's 1. Where are you? There.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
That's 2.
Attentie.
That's 3. Shit like this happens. It's a bit of an annoyance,
Attentie.
but not much you can do about it. The more alcohol you consume, the more mistakes you make. The later it gets, the more mistakes you make. Don't drink drunk. No, don't drunk drive, and don't drunk game. And this is number 6. And you are number 7. That we click on something. Yeah. Go there.
Opdrachten.
Then you should be number 8. And you should go and take the island here. If though it doesn't say that it has a harbor, we'll take it anyway. You go there and take north of Sydney.
Luisteren.
And you go and take the south of Sydney. And when I said north and south, yes, I knew I flipped them completely. Get ready to go. So yes, there's some issues with some naval superiority. So it's bouncing around a bit. There we go. So this is just a matter of being in luck when they can go 174 days. Somebody is not supplying me. Steel from the German Reich has stopped flowing in. We'll take 104. Thank you, Germany. And Soviet Union will need a little bit more. 24, please. That's 20 too much. 1, 2. There we go. We shouldn't really be feeding Soviet Union, but if Germany is not supplying us with what we need, what can we do? Well, we can take Australia. That's what we can do. Boom! That's the first one. Your orders. Forget all your orders. You.
Aantreden. Gereed.
Bloop. And you take that one. Well done. I think somebody else must have landed. Right? Yes, you have. You.
Aantreden. Bevelen.
Go, start taking the south coast. La 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 la. How are we doing? Shaanxi has capitulated. Where are the rest of my troops? Come on, guys. Excellent, that's better.
Gereed om uit te rukken. Gereed, commandant.
There we go.
Gereed, commandant.
And you guys should have the vast majority of troops in it. Because this is the important part. This is the part that has all the victory points in it. Go. You, my friend.
Uitdrukken.
Go down there and then walk towards Melbourne. La-da.
Attentie.
Melbourne has been taken. So you guys are guarding, that's a bit of an annoyance. Actually, there's nobody guarding here. I misinterpreted. That's actually one of my troops. You go there, and voila.
Gereed. Gereed, commandant. Opdrachten. Attentie.
There we go. So there's some fighting going on.
Attentie. Uitdrukken. Opdrachten. Gereed.
Let's get him to walk back south again.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
Go there, and go and link up there, and then link up in the north. You go and go there. I don't know why. Go there.
Attentie. Uitdrukken.
Go there, and then go there.
Bevelen.
Alright, so there's some Australian troops running back to what's it called? To the capital. Plop. We've taken the capital.
Gereed, commandant.
Done. We've developed Zandstad. We're gonna develop Friesland. There we go. So Australia's gone. There's still a little bit of Australia here. How many troops do you have left? 0. Alright.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
This is going pretty well. Much better than expected. Let's see if we can knock out the remainder of Australia. You, my friend.
Luisteren.
Go from there. Go there. How long do we need? 7 days. Alright. And with Australia out of the war, we can then start working on New Zealand. This has a couple of benefits. Australia and New Zealand would normally flip, of course, to Japan. Us getting it denies Japan from getting it. You guys go and you one go and join there. The other one go away. Where's the other one? There you are.
Opdrachten.
You go and guard Australia. Make sure they don't do anything stupid. And you need a total of 88. That's absolutely fine. We can still do 88. So we'll take Port Moresby and have a quick look. How many troops do you have? You have 10 divisions, a lot more than Australia.
Gereed.
And we don't want your soldiers. How are you doing? You have 300,000 troops in reserve. I might actually continue this game at some point. For now, though, it's looking pretty well. Netherlands is doing quite well. Leo Belgius. We've taken all of this. We've taken Australia. We're swimming in the resources. We should up our drafting. We should up something. Captain industry is not really that important. All of this is not important. We can go for war eco. Forget the total eco. We have less than 80% war score anyway. Let's go for war eco. Romania has joined the German Reich. They should be able to bulldoze through Soviet Union fairly quickly. There goes another 2 British transport, there goes an Irish transport, there goes a British transport, there goes one of our submarines, there goes another submarine. What's going on here? British transport, alright. Britain is more and more standing alone. We have civilian factories that are available. Lovely. And war score wise, we're back up to 22%. Let's build some. That is 3, that is 6, that is 9, that is 12, 15, 18, 21. Alright, let's build 21. That should give us sufficient oil, right? How are we doing for oil, by the way? 56. Alright, we need more steel. Sweden, can we have 2 more, please? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's get some steel from Sweden. National Spain is on its knees. Australia has been defeated, though they have 1 more soldier here. Are we winning this? Yeah, we got it. Excellent. Let's go and finish them off.
Aantreden.
You go there. Go and expand all the way over here. And the reason we want to finish them off is just we don't want anyone in the back garden.
Stoten ze terug.
Alright. Come on, guys. Move it. So there's a bunch of Spanish troops here. There's some Australian troops. There's some Malaysian troops. British Raj troops, I mean. I thought they were Malaysian troops. There we go. I'll take 1 guy. You go there. Boom. You go there. We've done that one. We'll take the advanced machining tools. Although 100% for construction is also great. You go there. We'll take 1 guy. Go over there. And then you go there. And then you go back. Well, that way. It's not so bad. Oh, bloody hell. They're on the mountains. They are on the mountains. Go get them. Kick them off the mountains. There we go. Kick them off the mountains. Lovely. You go there. Just keep pushing forward. You guys are so fucking noobs you don't even know it yet. And we really need to hire a guy for a field marshal. New commander. You, promote. Yes. Albert Buurman. Albert Buurman. Buurman is neighbor. You go and be our new general. Yes, we do. We have Albert, and Albert's in charge, and Albert will know what to do. Look at Albert go. Look at him go. He's going like gaan, 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 which means go, 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 like a burning stuntman. There you go. Kick them off that hill. Boom. Come on. Get rid of him. We've got 300,000 troops in reserve. That's actually pretty damn nice. We can train some Dutch troops. 24. We'll train them, but not deploy them just yet, because that way we can actually deploy them where we need them. You have a lack of resources. Kick them off the hill.
Aantreden.
You go and kick them off the hill. This way, those guys off the hill. You can now go there. What we really need is to beeline for this area here.
Zoek digging.
I really need you guys to go bulldoze through there.
Luisteren.
Grab the harbors. That's that one. That also built. The good thing is... Hey, stop. The good thing is I am in control to start. So we want a harbor there. We want a high level... sorry, we want a high level harbor there. We want a high level of infrastructure on Papua New Guinea. And then we want to bulldoze as quickly as possible through this harbor, through Lea, towards this one here. Deny them any resources and then kill any troops that are here. And to do that, you guys need to go there, you guys need to go there. Boom. Look at all these troops just flowing in there because they know they will be doomed if for some reason they can't hold the port. Come on. Which also means, why the hell am I not using my fighters? Where's my air force? Ah, because they can't reach it. That's annoying. They can reach it from here, they can't reach it from here either, right? That's a shame. So where's the airport here? Ah, it's over there. Okay.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
So this is sufficient. We just need to be a little bit lucky that they push through and can get the tile before the defenders reinforce. Which so far we have been unlucky with.
Opdrachten.
Because we ran out of organization. Come on.
Gereed, commandant.
So their organization here is also piss poor. But we can take this tile. So while they are defending that one, we did manage to grab another tile. Excellent, we got the harbor. Defend for your lives, guys.
Attentie.
Actually, there's not even a harbor tile yet. Nope, that's the next one. Next one is the harbor tile. This is the airport tile, right? Yeah, level 3 airport. We really need to get this infrastructure going. Alright, so we have some air wings here that are not doing anything. That's you guys, indeed correct. You don't have any orders and you can't reach that area. But there's an airport there that's already been built. Lovely. So the first level of airport has been built. And that's gonna make life easier. All of a sudden they've got some support.
Gereed, commandant.
We'll take half you troops and go there.
Uitrukken. Geef acht.
China has capitulated. That's a 1944 submarine. Lovely. We can now go down the doctrine path. Research. We've got some free dockyards and we can start building some better submarines. We've got 156, which is awesome. We don't want a 1944, we want a 1940 submarine. And we want on there the better torpedoes. We want on there one more better torpedo, the better engine, and we want better radar. We don't have the battery there just yet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we just want 1, 1, 1, and 1. So they just finish off what they're doing at the moment, and then replace them with the better submarine. We need better. What's it called? We need more steel. We need more steel. What do you want? Request to call to arms. Aren't we at war with everybody? Have you gone to war with somebody silly like the Soviet Union? Have you gone to war with the Soviet Union? Blah blah blah. Yeah, you've gone to war with the Soviet Union. Why would you go to the war with the Soviet Union, you goddamn idiots? I mean, the Allies were not enough, no? Keep the challenge alive, so to say.
Opdrachten.
Can you go grab this tile? If you can grab that tile, that would be lovely. Ah, you just couldn't.
Bevelen.
We grabbed the tile, lovely. So there's no more air force for the enemy. For the Allies. The Allies have lost the ability to have an airport. This is great, this is great. You are getting resupplied, but that's fine because we're building a better harbor here. It's a level 5 harbor already. We're building infrastructure, that is great. So we're gonna get them supplied, which is awesome. We have you can go. How many troops do you have in training? 292k as in reserved. We've got 60k in reserve. This is all fine. This is all great. Britain. Oh, what's going on here then? For some reason, Germany has landed in Ireland. Well done, Germany. We should help them out. Alright. We should help them out. Should we? I don't think my troops will make it, will they? 153 ships. That's a little bit less ships. That's still a load of ships. That's a lot of ships. And somehow the Germans have managed to get here. Am I gonna waste a 250,000 Dutch troops? Is it a 250,000? 11,000? Yeah, it's about a 250,000. It is a 250,000. Anti-air and field hospital safe. Thank you. I am about to go waste a 250,000 Dutch troops. Why the hell not deploy? You guys.
Bevelen.
You. And you also need a new field marshal. Recruit. No recruit. Are you any good? You're reckless. You are just gonna be a general, I think. Alright.
Opdrachten.
New recruit. Ferdinand Lanzaat. Promote. Why not? But I'm so new and I have no idea what to do. Excellent. Sounds right to me, Ferdinand.
Geef acht.
Alright. Go there. And go and deal with all these goddamn wankers. Right? Right. Now, this area is off limits. Very good. This area is off limits, so you can come down there. That's fine. Let's see if Ferdinand takes the right way or not. There you go. Homing torpedoes. We've done the homing torpedoes. Let's go for 1941. Start working on nuclear technology. Alright, Ferdinand. Let's get your people moving.
Aantreden.
Excellent, he's clever. He's actually going here and then taking the naval route from here. Brilliant! Japan declares war on... what are they called? On United States. Which is slightly problematic because this will get the United States into the war. What we can do is now go for the continental shipbuilding or for domestic innovations. Let's go for the domestic innovations. That way we can actually go get an extra research slot and hopefully get Britain on its knees before the United States joins, which we will not get, let's be honest. Also, I completely forgot about this sphere here. Have we dealt with these guys? Are you guys supplied? No. You are not supplied.
Gereed, commandant.
We'll take half your troops and push him out. Boom. Done. Excellent. And then you guys are pretty damn piss poor. We should be able to push you guys out as well. Once we do that, we trap all these divisions here. We should be able to finish them off fairly easily. Lovely. Now, you guys have some complaints, that's fine. You guys are all stuck. Bum, 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 bum. There you go.
Aantreden.
There.
Gereed om uit te rukken. Ja, commandant.
So that's the beauty now. Japan takes that one, that's fine. United States joins the Allies, that's problematic. That's a bit of a shame. I would love to give all this territory over to Indonesia. Hong Kong has fallen, blah 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 blah. There's a lot of messages that we are not interested in. Blah blah blah. Shang-Chi declares war on something. In the meantime, how is Ireland doing? Ireland is being crushed massively. United Kingdom has called in British Rye. You can go there to Cork. Plop, we've taken Cork.
Uitrukken.
Now the question of course is, what is the capital of Ireland? There shouldn't be a capital of Ireland anymore.
Gereed, commandant.
So let's kill some Irish groups. Great news, that's it for Ireland. That also means now, of course, that you guys forget all your orders. Link up here. You can go and unify Ireland. This must be a unionist. No, the other ones. Dream. I don't know. The Catholics, anyway. La 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 la. United Kingdom is called in war. United Kingdom is called in war. Bloody hell, lovely dovely. Italy has taken the Isle of Man. Is this the Isle of Man? I think this is the Isle of Man. Isle of Man? No, doesn't have a name. I think this is the Isle of Man. Doesn't really matter anyway, but
Luisteren.
you would hope that I would know where the fuck the Isle of Man is. Everybody goes like, no, it's down here or that one there. It's like, I think it's the Isle of Man. If not, I'm just gonna rename it because, hey, history is written by the victors.
Opdrachten.
You move over here.
Uitrukken.
I think we should go and attempt on Glasgow. It's Glasgow or Liverpool. Which one would be better? I think Glasgow, right? Plop. Alright, 24. 1, 2, 3.
Attentie.
Actually, go in squads of 2. Squads of 2 is better because you can only
Ja,
send 10
commandant.
divisions, so squads of 2 is generically better because then you can send 5 squads of 2. 1,
Gereed om uit te rukken.
2,
Gereed, commandant.
3.
Opdrachten.
New. 4. What the hell are you doing?
Ja,
And
commandant.
you guys are gonna go 5. How long? 14 days, that's absolutely fine. So for 14 days, which means that we can then move down here. Yeah, you guys are doing absolutely well. You are doing really, really great. There's a lack of supplies here, but that's fine. You guys are bulldozing through there. Occasionally there's some little resistance in the mountains, but that's fine. Ah.
Ja, commandant.
Now if he can grab this one, then all these units are without supplies. And that then becomes very problematic. Who's gonna win? We're gonna win. Blop. Done. You guys are not getting supplies.
Luisteren.
That means that you are 40%, 40%. You're still fairly fit.
Uitdrukken.
That's fine. You go there. No, you're not. You guys are still getting supplies from there, but that's okay. Centralized fire control, research. We just need to start pushing here. So these guys here are not getting supplies. They are just dying off now. Which is not true because there's an harbor there. They're absolutely fine.
Opdrachten.
Alright, go and kill them. Go and
Opdrachten.
kill them. Go and kill them.
Bevelen. Bevelen.
It seems that they have already retreated anyway, so you go and join there. Bollocks. I didn't think that they had a harbor there.
Ja, commandant.
Kick them out.
Luisteren. Geef acht.
Let's hope this works out. I have no idea. Let's not hope this works out. Let's go for continent shipbuilding.
Gereed.
More importantly, let's go over there and there.
Geef acht.
Let's go there and there. Keep moving.
Geef acht.
We will preserve whatever.
Berichten. Ja, commandant.
No, go there. Just bulldozer right through. Whatever you guys are doing, go there. Don't listen to me. Go there.
Uitdrukken.
You go there. And you, my buddy, go there.
Uitdrukken.
Because we need to get rid of these guys. Go there. You're doing that. You're doing that. Very good. Keep pushing. You've done that. Go there. Kick them off. And let's have a quick look at Ireland. If the Irish are done. And a lot of fighting navy-wise going on there. Are you done? We need more shippies in the western approach. That's absolutely fine. Oh, there you go. Looks like we can go. We just might not succeed. That's convoy interdiction done. Let's continue down this path. Research.
Bericht. Ja, commandant. Uitdrukken.
The war escalates. Lovely. Lovely. We grab the port.
Luisteren.
And now it's just a matter of holding the port. We could do with some fighters here. Do we have normal fighters? Yes, we do. Lovely. And what we want to do is upgrade the airport here to max. Thank you. And of course, it's now just a matter of holding on to this.
Come up, forwards!
Whatever you do, guys, move quickly. Excellent. 8 divisions have arrived. We just need to hold out here until the Germans arrive. So Britain is throwing everything that they have into this pocket at the moment, which is fine. We just need to upgrade a little bit. We can build some more submarines. So they're throwing everything in it, including the kitchen sink. We need level 10 fort. We're never gonna get this level 10 fort built, but whenever there's no fighting on, they can build a little bit. How are we doing? Production-wise? Well, it's halfway built. Because should we get this first level built, that would be great. Yeah, there we go. First level is built. That's gonna be a 15% damage reduction. Thank you very much. Alright, so how are we doing here? Alright, yeah, we've killed all the remaining troops. Nice. So there's one more harbor there, which we're gonna deal with. You. Forget all your orders. You wanna go, not convoy escort, you wanna go convoy raiding. Convoy raid around here, convoy raid around there. New Zealand is also way too chipper there. Let's go and deal with them. Let's go deal with them. Go and convoy raid. Thank you. So, now, the guy that's in charge here, who are you?
Attentie!
That's you. Excellent. Forget all your orders. You. There we go. Go and grab all of this. Thank you. Go nuts. So yes, they're getting a little bit of supplies in. Well, they're getting sufficient supplies in, apparently. Having said that, this is just suicidal. Let's not go in here. Let's just go and hold the line. Hold. So you guys just need to hold a little bit. Let's see. We'll just continue to naval raid. See what happens. Yeah. Germany says call to arms against Soviet Union. Enemies finished democracy. Sure, why not? Yugoslavia, Portugal, Poland, Norway. Am I not at war with the United States? Alright, they're already at war with me. They are already at war with me. Why the hell not? So I think I'm just not at war with, what are they called? Comintern. Stupid Burundi. Hungary, blah, yeah. So we're gonna lose Burundi. Burundi is probably these guys here. One of them is Burundi. Are you Burundi? Yeah. So they wanted to join the war. Stupid fuckers. Italy is doing quite well though. So yeah. We just want to make sure that the rest doesn't join, because you know they'll just get eaten. Where are we? We need to do that one. Get a bit more ecotex. We need to go and do that one. Get a bit more fuel. We have a lack of imported steel from Germany. The Soviet Union doesn't want to trade with us anymore. We'll get a little bit more from Italy. That's 8 more steel. And if we have Europe, not just Europe, South America as well. Subject and neighbor are off. Export. Japan, we could get something from Japan, but we need trade routes from that. Manchuria. There's an overland trade routes to Manchuria. Sent. Alright, so that's still a lot lacking. 52 lacking. Can we do any upgrades? Nope. That's service by requirement. That's really what we need. You are the last one. Civilian infrastructure. Army morale. Henry von Porten. Hind Porter. Yeah, army morale. That's good.
Contrader.
You we don't need. We need a lot more steel, and unfortunately the only one that has it is Japan. I'll take 40 from Japan. I'll take 2 from you. That's gonna be dangerous with the transport ships. There goes a couple of Spanish transport ships. They are now being supplied by the United States, which is very annoying. They are being eaten, that's okay. You're fine, we've eaten, what's it called? That's a level 2 fort already.
Befehlen.
I'm just wondering, how many ships do they have here now? 83. Should I tighten the noose? It's also 10 past midnight. Good evening. Yeah, I am Dutch. Research slots are open. I know, right? It's pretty late here. I've got, well, it's not pretty late. It's midnight, but I'm an old fart. And also I've been drinking too much, not paying attention. I am indeed Dutch. I should indeed deal better with this situation. I think I'm gonna go call it a night and then continue tomorrow around 6:30 with our European campaign. For now, we're doing quite well. We've made a little bit of an inroad into Britain. These guys are not gonna survive. These guys are not gonna survive. But they have done well so far, and our war score is pretty decent. Pretty darn decent. 17%. Britain has lost a lot of people. 800,000 to us. We've lost 120,000. Ooh, we've lost more to Ireland than anything because of our field invasion. We're doing quite well. So, yeah, good night, Clang, and I'll catch the rest of you later. We'll continue tomorrow. We'll save it here and call it a night, and then tomorrow morning, just the week before Christmas, we'll continue. This is Dutch fascist fuckers safe. So we'll call it a night. Alright, you guys all have a good night, behave, and get ready for another exciting week of work before a lovely weekend. Alright, catch you all later. Au revoir.